Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Good to be here. Day two is up, and I'm just getting ready. I'm drinking some nice water and some smoothies, making sure that we're all ready to go today. Thank you for joining us. K&K 2026 NFL Draft Special started a little bit later than normal. Make sure that, this is a long day, and we're actually done for about 3 hours. So watched the movie, came home. I was like, come home, we'll get started right away. So here we are, ready to go. Talk about that movie in a little bit as well. Tanner is about to join us in a bit as well. Very exciting to be here with the entire crew today. Should be a fun afternoon. Welcome once again to the K&K 2026 NFL Draft Special. I'm just going to move my setup around here a little bit to see what I'm doing here. Welcome to the show. This is, again, the 2026 NFL Draft Special, sponsored by Lion Coffee. Go get your coffee today at HawaiianCoffeeCompany.com. Thank you once again for joining us. A very interesting round two today. I'm going to pull up, obviously, on the PFF live draft tracker so you guys can see the picks along with us. Denzel Boston heads to Cleveland. And again, I asked the question, what are we doing? Do the Browns even know who their future is at quarterback? They don't. Do they know? Do they even know? So why are they taking a guy like Denzel Boston? And then you're seeing the Bengals take Cassius Howell just now. Cassius Howell, as much as I think he's a great prospect, Cassius Howell, you got rid of a bunch of talent on the edge. I mean, yes, very clearly. We've talked about this forever. It's like, and then you bring in Stewart last year. But I'm sitting there going, are we even certain that the Bengals are even going to sign the people that they're bringing in, especially defensively, with everything that happened with Stewart last year? So I just don't understand. I think you can really make a great case in these drafts of like the decisions that are made, not necessarily round one. Sometimes that can be the case. I mean, the Jets, good example, for just going, insanely receiver heavy for some reason. I don't know why they did that. I don't really get it by any frame of the imagination as to why that was the decision that was made. I don't get it. But I also I'm confused in a lot of ways by why these decisions are what they are when it's like, okay, so, for the Jets, their first round, they go receiver, tight end. Well, who's your quarterback? Your quarterback is Geno. You want him to just slug the ball over the field? For the Cardinals, Chase Besantis. Okay, I get it. I think Chase Besantis can be a spectacular guard. I don't know if he's a tackle, but he's definitely a guard. Zone run scheme. Arizona runs a zone run scheme. Great. Who's your quarterback? Colton Hood of the Giants, pretty great. I know that they love developing their corners as well. Tanner, welcome to the show.
What's up?
What's up? How are you, man? Good to have you join us.
Thank you very much. It's fun
how
to be
are you
on.
doing? Good to have you, man. So I was just going into, do you kind of notice what we're kind of noticing about these teams making these decisions, and you're kind of like, well, they don't have the quarterback position settled. They don't have the offensive line settled. Why are they making the decisions that they're making, or do you view it kind of differently?
I mean, from what I understand, it's been kind of a wacky draft as a whole. Like, it feels like a lot of teams are kind of going against the grain on what people have been expecting recently. So I find that a little bit interesting for sure.
Yeah. I know that you're primarily a baseball guy yourself. Do you notice any similarities to how teams view NFL prospects to how teams view MLB prospects, particularly the bad teams like your New York Jets, like the Cincinnati Reds?
Loading up on the picks. Loading up on the picks. That's what they try to do. I mean, it's a little bit different with baseball nowadays where it's not like it used to be like you're the worst team, you get the best pick. But nowadays it's like kind of a draft lottery type thing in baseball. And so it's a lot more NBA style nowadays. It's just so weird to compare like other sports to baseball and whatnot, especially when it comes to draft, because football, it's like you're one and done. Basketball, I think, does basketball still do the one and done?
Basketball does one and done, and NFL is 3 years.
Oh, okay. So, because last I thought I saw that NBA was thinking about getting rid of the one and done.
I mean, they still are, but they're
Mhm.
they're also idiots because they're focused on what are
Expansion.
we doing with expansion and the stupid like, oh yeah, do we want to what are we doing about like player empowerment and people missing games? Like, yeah, they want to get guys out, and that's going to happen at some point. I mean, we're even seeing it from the international point of view,
Yeah.
but it's not going to happen instantaneously because the NBA is just constantly focused on the wrong things.
Yeah. If there's I would consider the top three major sports in the U.S. football, basketball, and baseball. I would say those are probably the top three. Of the three, the NBA is by far the worst product.
I think as of now, yeah, I think baseball is a better product currently.
100%.
Because it's just
100%.
and this is my thing though. Like when I look at the NFL draft, I look at what's happening today. And aloha, Patrick. Good to have you with us today. Get your coffee. It's right here, Tanner. I got to get you a bag of coffee.
Oh yes.
We're gonna get you.
Your Lion coffee you're telling me about?
Yeah, man. There it is. There's our sponsor right here, baby.
There we go.
We love it. But no, but that's the thing though. I feel like it's really interesting, the NFL draft, because the NFL draft garners so many views, and it's in the middle of the NBA playoffs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And yet still just this giant thing. And I think it's fascinating.
Yeah, no, it's definitely I totally lost my train of thought, but no, it's definitely interesting the way different leagues attack the draft. And I mean, I don't even know, and this could be just me not paying attention to basketball because I don't even think I watched a game of the NBA this year.
And I'll be real, you probably shouldn't have. It was really boring this year.
I mean,
it was really boring.
I know OKC was really good. I mean, Sonics fan, so we can forget about that.
We can move on. We're close. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, no, I'm excited about that. Was it OKC was really good? But there was a surprise team that I saw was really good this year. Who was the top
team? Detroit's good, but their coaching staff are not very good.
Really?
No. And you're seeing that with the Knicks too. Like the Knicks don't know what they're doing offensively. Mm-hmm. That's why they're to freaking Atlanta, who has nothing right now.
Yeah, no, the last time I remember paying attention to basketball was probably the 2021 season around there. And I remember the Detroit just being awful.
Like, now that Detroit's much better than they were years ago now.
But is it because of rebuilding? Like,
it's because of building around Cade. It's because you have a star and then you can build from there. That's really what it comes down to.
Gotcha.
It's just Cade is that special of a player.
Gotcha.
And that's where it comes down. And that's where it's different with the NFL, where it's like you need a quarterback. I get that. Oh my God, the Rio game got announced. Ravens Cowboys Week 3, 4:25 Eastern, CBS. Ravens Cowboys in Brazil.
How do you feel about these international games?
This is what we're doing. We're doing Ravens Cowboys in Brazil, and that I love that stadium.
I
But
haven't seen it.
it's not Jerry World. What are we doing?
I mean,
What?
okay, but what's your honest take on the international games, though?
I get why they're doing it. And
I
I
get why
also
they're doing it.
I get it, but it's also the bigger picture, which
Mhm.
is the next 15, 20 years of our lives. I would say, let's go 20 years. You will be able to go to the airport in Seattle and fly to London in less than an hour.
Yeah,
That's where
100%.
we're heading. That's where we're heading towards.
Mhm.
And basically, from what I've heard, it's not just the NFL. All these leagues are watching that progress very closely
Mhm.
because they're like, London's a market we can tap into. Madrid's a market we can tap into. Rio's a market we can tap into.
I
And
mean,
yeah,
it's not like a major sport, but it's up and coming. Like with F1, they do kind of that same thing. They'll
well,
do.
F1, the thing with F1 is that F1 has always been international. It's a
Mhm.
very international sport. The thing with F1 is that they didn't realize how powerful social media could be until they got all those 7-year-olds out of there and got
100%.
younger people to just be like, hey, there's some cool things about this sport that we can actually show people and cool personalities. So let's
Mhm.
showcase that. And that's what we've had that conversation when it comes to baseball. It's like baseball should be doing the exact blueprint F1 is doing.
They've been
And yeah,
they've been doing it. I mean, World Baseball Classic, that's been a thing since 2006. I think it was the first one, maybe 2008.
yeah, I think it was 6, but you see how big it was now. Like it's really getting to the point that F1 was 3-4 years ago. But
Mhm.
then if you look at the lockout coming up, you just can't lose that momentum. We've talked about that all the time on What's the Scoop as well. It's like baseball can't lose that momentum.
Well, it sucks because we're at kind of a point where the sport is growing so much. And I would even say, as someone who watches a decent amount, I'll watch like 2 or 3 games a day if I'm able to.
Right.
Um, like we're to the point where the game has grown so much that, and there's one person you have to thank for this, and it's Shohei Ohtani.
It's Shohei, yeah.
I don't care.
100%. Yeah.
I don't care who the commissioner is, or what. If the commissioner was any commissioner was handed Shohei Ohtani, the game would have been grown as much as possible, as it has been, really.
Right.
Because I mean, I get people on the daily that do not watch sports at all. They're
Right.
like, "Oh, you see what Shohei did yesterday? What did Shohei do? Have you heard of this Shohei guy?" It's like the dude is
Yeah.
insanely good,
Right.
and this lockout, it sucks because you've gained all that momentum. Partially, I mean, mainly because of Shohei, but the way the game has been marketed so differently since I would say 2023 with the World Baseball Classic, like that's when the fire or was the match was initially lit. And it's
Right.
just been a slow burn. There's the pitch clock now that gained more viewers. You've got
The game is at the same. This is the thing that I apologize for interrupting you, Tanner. But
100%.
the thing is, Brandon and I have been talking about this a lot, where people who are just like baseball's too slow, and I get it. I have friends who are like baseball's too slow, and I get that point because I used to be there. But I'm like, I go to a baseball game and I would leave basically at the exact same time as like a Seahawks game would end
Yeah.
now. So it's like you can't like yeah, it might be like baseball is a slow burn sport, but you can't tell me that it's too long.
No.
No, some teams and some ballparks, the Athletics, the game goes 4 hours because that ballpark is so stupid.
Mhm.
But that's a very rare case of just teams being in, and that's why I tell people like if you really want to get into baseball, watch the good teams and just ignore the bad teams because the bad teams play longer games because they're just dumb
Yeah.
and don't field and
I mean, it's it so they incorporated the pitch clock in 2023. Yeah,
Yeah.
2023 was when they did it. And in 2022, the year before, games had an average of 3 to 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Yikes.
The very next year, they incorporate the pitch clock, and instantly the average game time went down to 2.5 hours. Just like
Yeah,
that.
which is exactly where it should be to get people into it. Yeah.
It's a nice, happy, sweet spot. You're not missing any of the. You're not missing any action like everyone was kind of thinking would happen. It didn't really speed anything up except for time between pitches, which, well, as it is, it's great. It's great. It used to be. I always use Nomar Garciaparra as an example. Back in the prime early 2000s. I mean, I would consider like the golden age of baseball. I know it's not the golden age, it's the steroid era. But when baseball was the most exciting to watch was between like 1995 and 2005, around there.
Yeah.
And it is because of all the fun players that were in the league and all that. And like, you had the Griffies, you had Bonds, you had McGuire in the late 2000 or in the late 90s.
CJ Allen, McNeil Warren, McCoy were. I'm expecting McNeil Warren here to Pittsburgh. We'll see. Continue.
And the game started booming, but why? Because they were hitting a ton of home runs and all that. And then they're like, oh, there's these things called steroids that are cheating technically.
But it made the game bigger because, yeah, people were going crazy.
So much more exciting. But going back to like the pace of play, while you had these guys who are hitting the ball 500 feet every other at bat,
Adam, this is why I brought Tanner on because it was basically Brandon Light. Yes.
On the other side,
I'm dying of laughter because I got smoothie in my mouth, I got water in my mouth, and that just made me die. That was great.
What kind of smoothie?
I went. Can I even say this on air? I went to Jamba Juice and got peanut butter. It was the peanut butter. What is it? Peanut butter and banana, but the protein one with the whey.
By the way, hashtag not an ad. Please don't hit up Robert for any sponsorships.
I mean, I'll take a smoothie sponsorship, but do you know how insane Jamba Juice is with sponsorships?
No.
They're so stingy about it because they want to this is why I love Patrick. Patrick's like, we just want people promoting our product who love coffee and want to drink coffee on a daily basis, and just he always says stay caffeinated, boys. I'm like, yeah, exactly. But when it comes to smoothies, they want like influencer, plugged in wheatgrass, California people.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I woke up at 3 a.m. this morning. Guess where I went? Jamba Juice.
It's like, yeah, exactly. Okay, Adam, if you're here, a receiver, no safety. You grabbed Bernard? Bernard. I'm very confused by that. Why what's going on with the safeties? What's going on with these guys? This is crazy. All right. This is a really good safety class. Why are the safeties just falling?
Was that the Steelers that just picked?
Yeah, they just picked Bernard out of Alabama, who I didn't have ranked that high when it comes to receivers.
See, I could be basing this just off fantasy, but wasn't the defense for Pittsburgh not that great last year?
I mean, my whole thing with them defensively. So you have Pittman, Metcalf, and Bernard, which I guess is solid. I understand that they need a third with Pittman and Metcalf. I get that, but I'm like, their front seven's always fine. Their defensive linebacker or the defensive line and linebackers for the Steelers is always fine. They just like in a draft where safeties are this plentiful. Take one.
Yeah.
Take one and help your secondary. And CJ Allen is still sliding. Adam, you like it. Okay, so can you tell me why you, Adam? Because I really thought you were going to go safety here. and I'm surprised that you didn't. And so maybe I'm overthinking it. Kind of was hoping we traded up for McCoy. See, that's what I mean. McCoy's still here. McNeil Warren's still here. Terrell's still here. This is wild. Maybe they're just maybe a team. No, sometimes when this happens though, a team is just waiting for one safety to go off the board and then they go secondary. But that might be a while though.
That's kind of wild.
That might be a while.
Is that teams are probably looking at the board and it's like, well, we have safeties 1 through 5. We probably don't value 1 much higher than 2.
It doesn't seem that way.
And then it's like, okay, let's just pick them next round because there's going to be a ton that are available.
Or later in the round, you could trade up here in the second round and get some. Yeah, the CB would be nice with talent on the board. That's what I'm saying. Like once a safety goes, like let's say McNeil Warren goes in the next couple picks. Once he goes, okay, then we're gonna see corners and safeties because it's just such a talented class that waiting this long. I understand the value and the money proposition of it, but it's just like, how much longer do you want to wait?
Right. I mean, it's kind of goes back to, in any draft, I feel like taking the best player available in like the position of most need should always be your strategy.
Falcons are on the clock. Scoop just told me, reporting from Pittsburgh, that it is Avon Terrell, the core out of Clemson, going to Atlanta. So we just talked about potentially the run here for corners. Well, there's Terrell. So now we're going to see it, hopefully, I would guess. And then Minnesota will love a safety right now. So McNeil Warren's right there. So Minnesota missing out on Thieneman yesterday, who we've really thought was a perfect fit. McNeil Warren's pretty good, and it's less value, it's less money, and you still get a top quality safety. It's not the worst idea if you're Minnesota, but we'll see how it goes. So Terrell to the Falcons. Scoop has just told me that day 2. Scoop just told me that day 2 at the draft, like them getting information, like from like in the crowd, is harder for day 2. Apparently, they're being like very stingy about. So basically, he told me that because it's 2 of us. I'm going to just stick with the ESPN thing. But he basically told me that he knew the pick on PFF before they even the crowd. So he knew the pick like maybe 10 minutes before, like 5 to 10 minutes before it actually came off.
See,
which is wild.
You would think that it would be easier to get information, given there's probably
it was the case yesterday. Brothers unite. Falcons draft Avon Terrell, younger brother of AJ Terrell, so they're together in Atlanta. That's pretty cool. But I also think they're both fantastic corners. So, or at least those 2 could be solid together.
Low key, really like watching the Falcons.
I do enjoy watching them.
I love watching them.
I do enjoy watching them, but Michael Penix is a problem. He can't stay healthy. I understand you're a Husky guy, and we'll get to the other Husky here. I get it. We're Husky guys. I went to school there. I get it, but he can't stop getting hurt. And Atlanta's not helping him either. The offensive lines there haven't been incredible.
No. I mean, there was first the worries about him coming out of college being a left-handed quarterback, and we all know the view on those guys.
Right.
And then this is what he missed 8 weeks last year? Maybe more?
I think it was 8 weeks. Yeah, I think it was exactly 8, yeah.
And then he was injured the year before, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, for a little bit, yep.
Then in college, he was also injured quite a bit, and that's how he ended up in Washington. So, I mean, I'm hoping the best for my boy, but yeah, I get it.
Are you happy Denzel Boston to Cleveland? because I don't love it. I think he doesn't have a quarterback there.
Yeah.
So George Sanders is going to be Brandon. At least a bird took Terrell. Funny enough, yeah. With being a resident Eagles fan, being like, at least a bird took Avion Terrell. At least the bird that has the other Terrell brother, which I think it's a pretty good combo.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Okay.
I mean, going back to Boston, I don't know. I've always been on the wagon that Cleveland just needs to get good players and invest in the team. And everyone's on. I mean, I shouldn't say everyone. There is the Shadir Sanders hype, whether it's real or not. Like, are they going to give him a chance to play and really prove himself this year? Sure. And maybe that benefits the people on the offense, and take a young receiver. Maybe they build a rapport and something happens with it. Maybe that's what they're betting on.
Yeah, but guess what? If it doesn't work, you're going to be scrounging for a quarterback in the first round next year again.
It's Cleveland, baby.
It's Cleveland. Carolina traded up to 49. Could this be a McNeil Warren spot here at 49? Other housekeeping notes here. The Niners traded D. Winters to the Cowboys.
Oh, wow.
On their trade that happened earlier. So D. Winters is now a Cowboy. He fits the Cowboys, it seems like. So, yeah, I think that was kind of the main kind of generalized trade. And then Scoop reporter said this to me earlier. The Giants are trying to trade Kayvon Thibodeau tonight.
Oh, wow.
At all, if they can, which I don't know if they can, but we'll find out.
You know, draft days are weird. It's so funny. It feels like, and I could just be misremembering, but it feels like back in the day, there were so many like day one draft day trades. And nowadays it feels like it's more in the second and third day.
I think it's smarter in the second or third day. I think, funny enough, I think this is one of the things that baseball and basketball thought football, which was trade more aggressively, but also be smarter. I don't know how to frame that in any better way than that.
No, I'm picking up what you're throwing down.
Yeah,
sure.
It's Lee Hunter to the Panthers. Oh my God. Whoa. This kid is so physical. I don't know if you saw him at the Senior Bowl, but he damaged an offensive lineman. He straight up I think it might have been, was it Pregnon, Brandon? I don't remember. But he was like one of the top linemen in the class. I can't remember. He grabbed him. No, it was the Texas A&M offensive lineman at the Senior Bowl. They're showing on NFL Network. He grabbed him right here, and he just shoved him down. Just hold it. He's so strong at the point of attack. So strong. And Carolina loves those kind of players. I mean, even Luke Kuechly was a guy where, even as a linebacker, of course, he built his career off smarts. He was still very physical, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many pop guys, right? And
why he had so many concussions.
Yeah, it's true. He bullied a lot of dudes, correct, Brian? But that's the thing. That's the kind of guy they really, really like, is guys that can just, they don't even have to tell him to be a bully. They just go and do it. So as much as I would have loved them to take a safety here, Lee Hunter makes a lot of sense, because Lee Hunter to me was a guy that should have went a lot earlier than this. Excuse me. And Carolina, I think, just got like a steal right there.
Good.
At 49. So that's a wow.
If you were to put money down right here, right now, roster as is, would you bet on the Panthers going back to the playoffs? Yes or no?
I say it's very high.
Yeah.
I really like what this coaching staff knows how to build a playoff team, and knows how to build a playoff team in a division that's that bad. It's really bad. It's a bad division with a lot of bad coaching staffs. As much as I love the Buccaneers,
I was going to say that's their next biggest threat.
Right, but here's the deal: the Buccaneers have one of the worst coaching staffs in the entire league. It's so bad. And the biggest question with the Panthers, and I think we still have this question is Bryce Young your long-term answer? And that's the thing. I have no idea. I think he's improved in certain things. Like, if you watch him in the span of like 7 weeks in the second half of seasons, for 3 of those weeks, you could really love what you see. And then for 4 of them, you could be like, I don't know. Mm-hmm. And that inconsistency is very concerning.
100%.
But I think this coaching staff really, really likes him. They see some level of potential they don't want to waste. And with that, I think it's fair. I think it's fair in a class that I do not. I said this multiple times in pre-draft shows. I was like, I don't like this quarterback class at all. I don't think it's very good. I don't think it's very talented. So if you're the Panthers, you put yourself in a position where if Bryce Young isn't your answer, next year 6 or 7 guys probably go in the first or second round. You can get your future at quarterback while also now developing the rest of your roster. It makes a lot of sense. When the Buccaneers, I'll be honest, I don't know how much longer this coaching staff has there. I really don't, because it's just not good.
Who was the head coach for the Bucs when they won in 20?
When they won in 20, it was Arians. It was Arians, and then thou shall not be named. I guess I'll name him now because I forget his name because he's so bad at coaching. We've talked about this for years now, how bad he is at it. Thou should not be named Todd Bowles. There we go.
I was going to say, isn't it still Bowles?
Thou should not be named Todd Bowles is not a good head coach. He's a great D coordinator. He's not a good head coach. He's just not. Mm-hmm. And I always forget bad teams' names because I'm in the middle of watching NBA playoffs. I'm not like this is like I'm shifting. But yeah, like I don't think he's there in 27. I don't think Todd Bowles is there in 27.
I was surprised they held on to him, given how through like mid-October last year they were the best team in the NFL, and then just fell off a cliff.
Fell off a cliff because the coaching staff doesn't know what they're doing.
I'm just surprised he was able to retain his job somehow.
I think some of that was they like his connection with Baker and the connection with the defense, and it's like, okay, fine, you can give him another year, that's fine. But if it doesn't work out this year, goodbye.
I mean, it's not gonna work. They haven't done anything since he's been there, and So Todd Bowles, he's with the Bucs. Before then, he wasn't with the Jets for a couple of years.
And he's kind of the exact same head coach.
Yeah,
or coach. He was with the Jets with the Bucs, which is funny enough.
I mean, speaking of the Jets,
Pawns. D'Angelo Pawns? Really? Do the Jets know what they're doing?
No.
What are they doing? And I get what Fleury is saying. It's like he's an Aaron Glenn prototype. Yeah, he's an Aaron Glenn prototype, but you probably could have traded down and still got him. Like, and I like Pawns, but like, oh my God, they don't know what they're doing. They have no idea what they're doing. I genuinely think that they're running this draft like Madden ratings. Probably. I actually think that's what they're doing.
Probably.
Because this makes no sense.
I mean, they had 3 picks yesterday, right?
They had 3 picks yesterday. One of them was Omar Cooper, and one of them was Kenyon Sadiq in a field that. And Brandon's like, crazy how many recent defensive coaches get garbage defenses. Mm-hmm. Agreed. Right. Yeah, agreed. But the Jets are like, okay, so I'm gonna focus on their last 3 picks. I'm gonna focus on they got a receiver they didn't need. They got a tight end in Sadiq, who I really love. They didn't need him. And they get Pawns, who I'm like, he's not even the best corner on the board here. And I saw people yesterday being like, the Jets get an A+ for their draft. I'm like, an A+ for what? Your quarterback's Geno Smith, and all he's going to do is shag balls to these rookies and throw interceptions.
Right.
What are we talking about in A grade?
Yeah, no.
And as Brandon knows, and we talked about it yesterday, in that horrible turf at MetLife, or thou shall be named New York, New Jersey Stadium, as it is currently called.
Yeah,
Um,
New Jersey.
what
What? Yeah,
are they doing?
I think it's so crazy that they're renaming all the stadiums for the World Cup.
They just tore down like the Lumen Field stanchion. They're gonna
Mhm.
put up like, I think they're just gonna leave it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
forget what the name.
Ours is just Seattle.
So dumb.
Isn't it great?
I mean, gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. But oh man,
Look, David Bailey was obvious at 2. Okay, he was obvious at 2 for the Jets, so I don't care about that. What I care about is you go out and get Sadiq after Omar Cooper, and then Pons, who's like, yeah, he's an Aaron Glenn prototype. I get it, but it's way too early. What are you doing?
hey, as we know, Geno Smith is a great quarterback to build the future around.
No, he's not.
The Jets too.
No, he's not. And you know what? He's on a 1-year minimum deal. He's gonna throw 10 picks and then be shunned to the door in 2027. There's no way.
Hey, you're just writing him off like everyone else before him, buddy.
Ah, Jesus. I didn't even like him when he was in Seattle. I thought he was terrible.
Yeah, I mean, he was for every year except for 22. Really?
Yeah.
When he led the league in passing yards.
Another linebacker, man. So these teams like their linebackers. Brandon, can't wait for someone who's not familiar with my area to ask me where New York, New Jersey Stadium is. What I'm hearing is you're excited to punch a random pedestrian on the face. Ah!
Tell him it's in
Boston. Yeah, no, tell him to go to Gillette Stadium. It's called Boston Stadium. So just tell him, Boston Stadium.
Good Lord, man.
That's great. It's great. It's great. Are you excited for how bad our transit's gonna be? Brandon and I have talked about this for years now. How bad the transit system's gonna be in Seattle.
Oh,
Luckily, the prices are gonna stay the same. But I'm never gonna go downtown during the World Cup. I would rather do anything else.
So this could be me just being disconnected from soccer and everything. Like, I get it. FIFA, the World Cup is the biggest soccer event in the world.
Yes,
obviously. But like, are we really expecting that many people to like fly?
Yes. Are you kidding me?
I mean,
Tanner,
I know why.
Tanner, you are not going to be able to drive in downtown. You will be stuck. You will go. Your car will go. Boop, boop, boop. You won't move.
It's just, but why? But why?
Because there's nobody, and nobody knows how to drive. Because the millions of Europeans are going to come here and be like, I don't know how to drive on this side of the road. You're not going to be able to drive.
Well, it's just like, what I know, the only match confirmed for Seattle, to my knowledge, is Iran versus Egypt right now.
No, we have 4 matches.
Is everything? I know they have 4, but are the matchups all?
Yeah, the matchup we have. I think we have 3 group stage. One of them is USA, by the way.
Yeah,
so have fun with that. And then I think we have a round of 16 game, bro. If we get like 2 really top teams, like Brandon, we always use Portugal as an example. Like, if Portugal comes here, you are not gonna be able to move your car, dude. Your car is gonna be stuck on your driveway. Like, you are not gonna be able to move.
Better buy your tickets now, buddy. Buy
your tickets now. $500,000 for a 300 level seat. No way, man.
No, I was looking last year when they were teasing it that that we're going to get a game, and just the starting price for the 300 level was $700. I'm like,
yeah.
No
way. I have a 65-inch TV. I'm good.
Yeah, I'll try to watch it somehow, but
it's on Fox.
Oh, is it?
Literally, I think 95% of the games are on Fox this year.
Sick. I mean,
yeah, just regular Fox.
Easy for me.
So you're fine.
It'll be like, all right, do I watch FIFA World Cup? Do I watch the Mariners? Which one do I watch?
Double screen it.
Right.
Double
I'll have
screen it.
one. I'll be have one game upstairs and one game downstairs.
Yeah. Brandon Cisse, another corner. So no McCoy. Nobody wants McCoy because of his foot. Okay. Sure.
Sounds like a Seahawk to me.
Sounds like a Seahawk. We have a long way to go to get to Seattle. I'm okay. I'm okay with the corners. I'm just camping McNeil Warren's still here now. That's crazy. I think he's like a Kyle Hamilton prototype. Why? What are we doing here?
Did he have any injury history or like any off the field issues or anything?
Nope, nothing to my knowledge. Yeah, Cisse is a Packer. I'm fine with Cisse being a Packer. I think it's smart. But again, with this, it's like take who you think is the best guy on the board, and most of these guys in the second round, like I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. This makes sense. It's when we get to the middle of the third round that I'm like, oh, this is a slog. Oh, what do I do? Oh my God, it's John Kuhn. John Kuhn. He's doing the Packers selection. This is how you know day two is, yeah. Whoever's getting McNeil Warren is getting a steal exactly. Brandon, Phillies in 2 picks. Phillies in 2 picks. Get in here. Get in here. I know you're at work, but get in here. Phillies in 2 picks.
This is more important.
McNeil, if you take McNeil Warren, I will take this. This is how I got a Blue Yeti from my friend for these 2 days. This is my setup. It's a Costco coffee mug holding it. I will take this mic off and throw the coffee mug if you get McNeil Warren, Brandon Jesus. Aloha, Patrick. Go get your coffee, baby. Yeah, I will throw this if you get them. So I hope not. I'm kidding. It would be cool though, because you guys need a safety, but
Philly's
on the clock right now. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Philly's on the clock right now. Then Indy, then Philly again. My apologies. Send me the link. I got you. Get in here, boy.
The city of brotherly love.
Yes, from a guy who lives 15 minutes outside of New York, New Jersey Stadium.
Hey,
I love it.
I tell you what, I'd rather root for a Philly team than a New York team any day.
They're facts.
Any day of the week.
All right, link is your way. Let's see. What did Philly just do?
Brandon Cisse?
Well, no, Cisse just went to the Packers.
I see.
I still can't get over that we're doing Ravens Cowboys and flipping Rio. Oh my God, it's Pat McAfee. His neck does look messed up after WrestleMania.
Did he wrestle?
Yeah, dude, he had a giant neck brace on for like a week.
Oh, shoot!
He's actually like part of the WWE universe.
Well, I knew he like broadcasted for him.
No, he broadcasted for him, but he's like an actual wrestler. Like he actually wrestles in the WWE. He's done that for like 3 years. Yeah.
What a guy!
I know. Brandon, outside in the cold. Hola.
Are you guys muted?
No, you're not muted. Why is the phone thing not working?
We hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
Are you guys muted at all? Because I can't hear you.
No, we are not.
What?
What is happening?
I hate this. I hate using my phone for this.
Yeah, it's not great on the phone.
Maybe we've low-key been muted this entire time.
Does this thing work?
There's no way we've been muted this entire time.
Hold on.
There's no possible way because...
Oh, Brandon's out.
There we go. What is happening? You're still cut. What? What the going on? Hold on. Remove and then bring him back in. Come on. Let's see. Are we good? Hello?
Hola.
Now it works because you know why? When you send me the link, for some reason, like when it opens on Instagram, it doesn't work. Like I can see you guys, I can't hear you. I have to go
Yeah.
into my browser for it to work.
Yeah, it's but CJ Allen is a Colt.
Yeah, because Scoop spoiled the pick for me. So did you guys see who it was?
What, for Philly? No, I
Yeah.
didn't get a chance to see. Who is it? Oh, it's Stowers.
We get our tight end, baby. We get our tight end. Let's go.
Wait, I thought you said you didn't like him.
No, I didn't like him more than Sadiq, but he's the second best tight end in this class.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? He can actually block, unlike Grant Calcaterra.
That's the best part. Finally, we have a guy that can block for Saquon Barkley and Tank Bigsby. If nothing else, that's a W alone. If nothing else.
Love Tank Bigsby. What a goat.
He's so good.
No, it's crazy. It only took them like 3 weeks to figure out, oh yeah, we shouldn't have him on the kick return because he can't field kicks.
What's your take on McNeil Warren slipping this far?
I am absolutely shocked. We had him for the longest time as
like a first round talent.
As like a back half of the first round guy. And when Thieneman went as late as he did, I was like, I couldn't believe it because I'm just like, why? Okay, so I was like, okay, EMW will go somewhere like in the first 10 picks on day 2. That didn't happen. So I'm like, why is he falling? There's no injury concerns there.
There's nothing.
There's nothing there. So why is he falling? And like some of these teams, a lot of these teams already who have passed on him need a safety.
Bad.
So I don't get why they're passing on him. And not just that, like, to me, the way I look at it is that he's basically like, to me, the value that you'll get for him at this point in the draft is like what the Falcons got with Xavier Watts last year.
Right. You know who announced the Eli Stovers pick, Brandon?
Oh.
Your guy Brian Westbrook announced him just now.
Oh, love it. Listen, if I could shake that man's hand in person, I absolutely would. I'd like little 6-year-old me, 7-year-old me growing up, watching him. Everybody's like, Christian McCaffrey's so great. I'm like, yeah, before Christian McCaffrey, there was Brian Westbrook. So,
my God. Oh, wait, since I have you here, Tanner, give your take on the Yankees to our fellow Yankees fan. Do it. Piss them off. Piss them off. Go for it.
I can't really talk smack. The Mariners got swept by them. But, we didn't get swept, but we lost the series to them. I think that the Yankees have a really good pitching staff, probably the best when healthy. But I think they are massively overrated offensively.
I think you know what? I actually, believe it or not, I agree. Because I don't trust, like, outside in terms of clutch performers on this team, clutch hitting, outside of Stanton, maybe Grisham, because Grisham has shown he can hit in the clutch. Belly, I mean, I love Judge, but Judge is not a clutch hitter. He's just not.
No.
Like everybody's like, oh, he's got so many clutch hits. I'm like, yeah, but they come in like on a random, Wednesday in May. I'm like, I don't need him to beat the Kansas City Royals, in the bottom of the ninth in a random, Wednesday in May. I need him to, when he comes up with the bases loaded like he did against Toronto, to not strike out on when he had a 3-0 count originally.
Right.
Like, that's what I need. Like, it's like I'm fine if he's gonna have some hits and misses, whatever. But if he's not gonna hit in the clutch, like last year, it sucks because the one time he does hit in the clutch in the playoffs last year, the entire lineup top to bottom didn't hit around him.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, that series against Toronto, y'all got smoked.
Oh yeah,
didn't even show up. And you had home field advantage over them. It's how do you look that bad?
I mean, it's just And it's crazy how it's the one year where Aaron Judge becomes Superman in the playoffs, and no one else does a damn thing. Like the pitching everybody in that pitching and the bullpen fell apart, minus Bednar. Well, Bednar and Tim Hill. I love Tim Hill.
I mean, Bednar, when y'all first traded for him, was awful. The fact that he was able to rebound though for you.
I always figured he would because what was it, the 2 or 3 years before that he was an all-star. He was a two-time all-star. Like so many Yankees fans, like, you know what's crazy? It's like so many Yankees fans are like, oh, I don't trust David Bednar. I'm like, how? Because outside of one rough half of a season in Pittsburgh, he's been one of the best closers in baseball for 4 straight years.
You guys are just so used to having Mariano Rivera still.
Like the thing is, I keep talking about. I'm like, listen, I don't like Clay Holmes. Like, I don't like Devin Williams, obviously. Like, but I'm like, you guys are acting like David Bednar is one of those guys, and I'm like, David Bednar is an elite closer. He leads right now. He leads the AL in saves currently. Through the first 3 weeks of the season, 4 weeks of the season, he leads the AL in saves. In 2023, he led the NL in saves. He was a back-to-back All-Star in Pittsburgh. He's at a sub-3 ERA, which these days, for how good hitters are, for a closer, that's really good. And it's like the guy, every time he comes in, I was like, well, he puts guys on base. I'm like, yeah, he puts guys on base because the guys that get on base are usually because of an error. Either an overthrow by one of our infielders or a walk. I'm like,
it's Volpe.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody's like, oh, David Bednar's going to put guys on base. Yeah, because our freaking infielders, like, none of the infielders can throw the ball on a line to first base except for McMahon. Caballero throws balls in the dirt every game. Jazz is a little bit erratic with his throws.
Does Jazz know the rules?
No. Jazz plays like it's like he's just got blinders on. And it's crazy because it's crazy. Right now they're killing. So we're doing you guys a favor, actually, right now. We're killing Houston right now. It's like 4-0.
Okay. Houston has literally the worst pitching staff a team has ever fielded. You could put a AAA team on Houston, and they'd still win probably. That pitching staff is so incredibly bad right now. It's insane. Which sucks. I hate the Astros. So don't get me wrong. But they were up 7-1 or 7-3. No, 6-1 over the Mariners. It's like, oh, GG.
Holy shit. The Vikings are sending Jonathan Gennard to the Eagles in exchange for a 3rd-round pick tonight and a 3rd rounder next year.
Did I tell you or did I tell you? I told you it was going to happen.
Oh, my God. Gennard and the Eagles reached agreement on a 4-year, $100 million extension that includes $50 million in guarantees. Damn.
I knew it was coming. I knew it. We all knew it. Because you know why? That was the name that was linked to Philly since February. So, or hell, even January, I think, at some early reports. So I was like, I knew he was coming to Philly for a long time. That's not shocking. That's not shocking to me.
Can teams stop taking Harry Roseman's calls? These are some dumb trades, dude.
Yeah, because so look at what the Eagles have right now. You have one of the best tight ends in college football coming to your team right now. You have Mekhi Lemon, one of the best wide receivers in college football, and you have one of the most underrated defensive end, pass rushers in the NFL.
For two 3rd-round picks, a bag of chips.
Yep. Howie strikes again. Oh, I love my GOAT. You know what's crazy too is everyone's like, oh, when will this madness from Howie Roseman end? I'm like, never. He's only like 50 years old. He's got another 20 years in Philadelphia. So get ready.
I just want to ask a genuine question to NFL teams. Why are you picking up his phone? Why are you picking up your phone?
Hey, he could help him. Yeah. He hasn't done it in the past, but maybe this time the man has changed.
You know what's the funniest thing?
Here, I'll graciously give you a 3rd. See what you can do with it. Draft the worst player.
Like, you know what's the funny? You know what the funniest thing is about all this is that on draft night, right? Like, well, last night I should say, they did deny his calls. I think the Jets denied his calls. I think the Bucks did. You try to track the 15, 16. I'm like, okay, so you deny his calls. So you know what he does instead? He says, "All right, screw you. I'm gonna get Mekhi Lemon."
I'm gonna get Mekhi Lemon, and then I'm gonna trade with the Cowboys, so Jerry Jones will pick up my phone, and then the Vikings GM, the new GM, will also pick up, or not the new GM, the interim GM picked up his call
So
because he's an idiot.
You know what's crazy is that the NFC East, well, more so the Giants and Eagles, are having a phenomenal draft weekend. They are having a phenomenal draft weekend.
And I think the Eagles just beat them.
Yeah, you know, Giants fans are trying to tell, hype up their hype up Arvell Reese and Maui Noah. I'm like, listen, Maui Noah is good to protect a quarterback. Here's the problem. So Maui Noah is one guy. Who the hell as an offensive line?
What? No, what? Jags. Did you just draft a blocking tight end in the second round? Jags
done a Jag.
Jags drafted the tight end in the second round that we've had as a fourth rounder all year.
I wish I could zoom out on Restream because I hate that when I join Restream on my phone, it makes me like this close to the camera.
Yeah, you're so close. You're like a WWE wrestler.
I can't back away from it because I'm like, if I back away from it, I have my phone out in front of me like I'm taking a selfie.
Yeah,
So-
it would be kind of. I mean, here's the thing though. I'm surprised by how good your sound quality is.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty damn good.
Honestly, I'm shocked too. My you know why? Because it's a brand new phone. This phone's only like a year old in terms of its release date. So
Yeah.
What is it?
I'm sorry.
17?
What
It's,
is your phone again?
it is it's a Google Pixel 10 Pro.
Yeah, so that's a nasty phone.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a little static, but that's just the wind.
Yeah,
And it
it's just
knocks
like-
out so much of it.
Yeah,
It's just really not that bad.
Yeah, it's only because I'm outside. That's why. Oh man! So our draft night is Mekhi Lemon.
Can you guys do me a favor? For all the other 31 teams in the NFL, can you guys just stop doing stuff? Can you not do anything tomorrow? Can you not do anything like next week? Like,
They haven't traded
stop
AJ
doing-
Brown yet.
They haven't traded. Well, they have to wait until June 1st anyway.
Oh, that's right.
So can you guys just not do anything for 2 months? Just don't move anybody. Don't do
I
a
mean-
thing. Just
I mean, that's not up to me. That's up to Howie Roseman, and what Howie wants, Howie gets. So that's not up to me. You're gonna have to talk to either that, either you talk to Howie Roseman, or you speak to our concierge, Big Dom.
Big Tom. Oh, Jesus. Seriously, stop doing things. Because you're just taking advantage of other GMs.
Yeah, I love how so many fan bases are like, oh yeah, Eagles downfall. Like, when AJ Brown was like, when it was like basically confirmed he was going to leave. I'm like, if you think that AJ Brown leaving is going to lead to the Eagles downfall, you're stupid. You're just beyond stupid.
Well, by the way, I'm just going to say this. The Eagles would be stupid because it's going to be the Patriots. The Eagles are going to put on a Diana Rossini tax. You'd be like, you better give us a second.
Oh yeah, no, the deal all along for AJ Brown was always going to be a first and a second pick. That's
I just want to propose. What if it's 2 fourths? Are you gonna be pissed?
a little bit because a lot of wide receivers who are not as talented as AJ Brown went for way more. But the thing is, Howie's not that dumb to let AJ go for
Bag of
a bag
beans.
chips. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Ron.
Have a nice weekend.
Yeah.
Wait. Wait. Brandon.
Huh?
You know about Ravens Cowboys, right? That Ravens Cowboys CBS game, Tanner, that we were talking about. You want to hear something else that's funny? It's
What?
gonna lead in. It's gonna lead into the MTV Video Music Awards.
What?
That's still a thing?
On CBS.
Wait, so MTV is going to be playing on CBS now.
Well, MTV is CBS.
There we
Yeah,
go.
because it's all, isn't it all
It's
like
Paramount.
Yeah.
It's Paramount.
Nice.
So Ravens Cowboys and then the MTV music Ravens Cowboys from Rio and then enjoy your music afterwards.
So basically, we're gonna be having while watching football, and then hey, here's like a bunch of music for 3-4 hours.
Here's a bunch of people saying music is great, and here's a bunch of concerts and decorations. Flipping CBS. By the way, how much money did CBS pay for that one game? They probably paid a metric ton for that. For them to announce it like that. Holy crap.
I have to say this because I know we kind of glossed over it a little bit, but the Grenard thing, I know like we were gonna be like, oh my god, like what a big move, and of course it is. But I always tell people, I'm like, they're like, oh well, Grenard only had 3 sacks last year, whatever. I'm like, yeah, because he was hurt. Like if he wasn't hurt, he would have had probably like 8 or 9, and not just that.
I apologize, Brandon. Nikki was asking, what do we think about the Cowboys deal? I love what the Cowboys did today.
Oh yeah.
I think they are actually just smart. I just don't like the fact that you have to play in damn Rio. That's what I don't like.
What killed me?
Continue, Brandon.
Hey, well, I'll say too. I'll respond to her thing too. But with Grenard, I mean, he's just a way better version of what we would have paid for Jalen Phillips.
I would agree. I think he's cheaper. He's cheaper, and the talent's good enough.
Yeah, and then but with the Cowboys, it's the one time I'll give them flowers. I just don't like the reach for Lawrence in the first round. You could have got him around this range.
You could have got him today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the biggest I don't get what Minnesota's really doing. I mean, besides giving us Bernard, I don't know what the hell Minnesota's doing with Caleb Banks, because Caleb Banks, that's his name, I forget.
Yeah, well, I'll give you the answer right now. Their GM is the interim GM. He's not the actual GM, so they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, because I'm like, you're reaching for a guy that you could have gotten like at the back end of round 2, maybe even early round 3.
Well, I would say I had him kind of like mid round 2, or they could have waited a little. What the hell, Chicago?
A center?
Logan Jones out of Iowa? Do the Bears need a center?
They're just gonna keep trying. Well, hey,
they're gonna keep trying for offensive linemen to see if it works.
Hey, he's got a 99 ranking.
I don't care about ESPN's stupid rankings.
Well, here's the thing: they can draft and try to fit in as many linemen as they want and whatever. Here's the problem: unless you coach it out of him, you're not going to stop Caleb Williams in his happy feet.
Yeah, you're just not. No.
Like he's gonna, like, the second he senses any kind of pressure, he's gonna roll around, drop back, waste 10 seconds. And he's just going to say, F it, someone's down there somewhere, and magically throw a prayer ball touchdown for the win. Like, I'm sorry. Like, listen, I don't mean to crap on Bears fans. And the thing is, I like the fact that they got my boy Dylan Thieneman. But, like, I'm sorry, Bears fans. If you think Caleb Williams had a good year last year, you weren't watching football. It's just true. The Bears literally last year were just a sheer luck team. They quite literally were the Denver Broncos, the 2011 Denver Broncos, or 2010, whatever year that was.
Yeah, 2011. Tebow, baby.
But they're well coached. That's the one thing about
that's
they are well coached. Yeah.
That's the thing I like, is that they're so well coached. But it's like, listen, did Caleb Williams improve last year? Did the offense improve last year? Yes, they did. But it wasn't like it was some significant jump. It wasn't like it was like everybody's like, going crazy about, the Bears are so good. I'm like, calm down. They were better. They weren't good. They were lucky.
My God, Cleveland made a good selection.
There we go.
Cleveland, good TMW.
Now that's smart. The only problem is they don't have Jim Schwartz to
Cleveland.
coach him now.
Yeah, they don't have anyone to coach him.
Who's
Because
their-
Jim Schwartz ain't there.
Yep.
Who's their head coach now?
It's who? Oh my God, who? Oh, it's Jesse Minter. Who's an
Oh.
offensive coach?
No. It's not Minter. Minter's in Baltimore.
Mentor's in Baltimore. Who? Wait,
He's a defensive head coach, man. Minter's
What?
yeah,
I like
Mentor's the defensive head coach. I've lost who the head coaches are. I've been so unplugged. Oh, it's
I mean,
Todd
do we-
Monken. Ugh, it's Todd Monken. Oh God, it's Monken.
Yeah,
I
Todd
forgot.
Monken.
Do we care though? It's the Browns. Do we really care?
Do we care? Exactly. Do we care? No. Ugh.
Hey, you know what? The day the Browns win the Super Bowl will be one of the best days in American history. Okay.
Tanner, that will never happen in URI's lifetime. Sorry, it
You're
won't.
right. You're right. But when it inevitably does happen, it'll be great.
Considering,
It happens. You and I will be watching it in the podcast in the sky, my friend.
considering the fact that they have to start Deshaun Watson this year because they paid all that
Because
money.
they paid him $40 million.
And then no one's going to trade for him. I remember when the rumors came out that they were trying to shop him last year.
And everyone said no.
And everyone's like, no. Why would we? He doesn't.
Why would you?
Why would we eat that money?
Or what? It's like, why would we eat the money? Why would we take the public backlash? Nobody's going to buy his jersey. Nobody's going to bring sponsorships for him. No, you guys keep him. Like, why would they give him that deal amid all the stuff that was going on? They're like, oh, whatever.
It pissed off all the other NFL owners too.
Mm-mm.
Everyone was so angry at the.
You know what? I'm surprised that he's kind of still here. Actually, believe it or not, because if EMW fell that far, then the only other safety I really like in this class, which how he could still find a way to go get, possibly, is Kilgore.
Oh yeah. What's up? Why is the second round underrated or kind of underrated tight ends? Does Houston need a tight end?
No,
Why are you drafting Keelan from
Houston should be drafting nothing but O linemen and wide receivers. Like
Why are you drafting a tight end?
all
What
Houston
is
has.
happening here?
If you look at what Houston has on offense, they don't have a damn thing except for Nico Collins, who was getting shopped around actually,
Yep.
and basically nothing else. They have nothing offensively.
Why are you taking a tight end, bro?
They've got Dalton Schultz still, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. So why though?
Yeah, like the thing is, so it's like that's all you have offensively. So you should be drafting or continuing to draft offensive linemen and maybe an extra wide receiver or two wide receivers because you might not have Nico Collins next year. So
But no, let's draft another tight end.
Is this guy?
and by the way, Scoop was telling me about that, so I give credit to Scoop on that one for kind of. I didn't know that Nico Collins was getting shopped until about yesterday. So
I'm not surprised it's getting shopped because Houston just sucks, and I don't think he wants to be there anymore.
no, I'm just worried about his injury history. Like he is a great wide receiver, but his injury history is scary.
He has my
What the? Oh, wait.
all over him.
Wait. PFF said for Klein, he says if he continues to have weight and strength, he projects as a strong tight end 2 type with blocking upside. That's not a second round pick.
No.
Second rounders are guys that can either A, still be starters, or B, they're going to be starters in about a year. So, like, second round guys should not be a tight end 2 blocking tight end. Like that's a waste of a pick. That's a guy you get on the earliest is like what, round 4, 5?
late round 3. Late
Yeah.
tonight.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe.
What the hell is going on?
Houston, we may have a problem.
We probably will.
I feel bad. D'Amico Ryan deserves better, but his front office is dog crap.
That defense last year is so nasty, though.
That defense is the only reason why they won any game. Else they would have been like the freaking 08 Lions. Oh, so was it 07, 08 Lions? My bad.
Oh
I'm
my
also
God.
I'm also pushing heavyweight right now. So if you hear that noise,
you're pushing. I love that you're doing this show while pushing a bunch of shopping carts.
That's fine. It builds character.
It builds character.
It builds a lot of character.
It's fantastic. I got my phone in one hand and I got the carts in the other. It's
what
fantastic.
hat are you wearing?
It's Stop and Shop hat.
The Stop It. The Stop and Shop is basically our Safeway, Tanner.
Yeah, I've heard of Stop and Shop.
Oh my God, this is so much fun doing multitasking.
How cold is it around there?
Yeah, is it cold today? How bad is it?
Yeah, it when I left the house, it wasn't bad, and now I'm starting to get freaking cold. It was like 65 when I left the house. Now it's like 45.
Are you guys surprised by the run on linebackers? The Titans just got Anthony Hill Jr. out of Texas.
No, because you know why? Linebackers are your green dot guys. They're the leader of your defense. I mean, a lot of teams need defense, obviously, that wins championships.
Right.
So
it just seems like a lot when there's good secondaries.
That's the only thing is like there's not many good like linebackers left. But the thing is, if you can take a guy who is basically one of those quote unquote green dot guys or can be a green dot guy, then that's what you do. So
yeah,
I don't hate it.
We're getting close, Tanner. What do you want to see the Seahawks do here at the end of the round 2?
Corner.
Okay, I agree.
Or
honestly,
safety. They did lose.
You can get Kilgore. Kilgore plays a lot like Amen Worry.
Yeah, Kilgore is a fun one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with the subtraction of Kobe Bryant, it'd be nice to add there, but my gut's been telling me that running back would be first, and then
which they did. Yeah. So corner, yeah.
Corner feels logical unless you're putting Job on the end, which I mean, I guess you could, but you still need to replace him. So yeah, I'm feeling corner. I don't know many of the targets, but who would you guys say are kind of the best corners available right
now? I mean, McCoy would be fun. You just have to worry about the injury history, but I think Seattle would be comfortable with the injury history.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, I don't love all the corners here.
Yeah, I think after McCoy comes off the board, I really can't name any more corners that are really, really impressive, like jump out at you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. Wait, who'd you say for safety again that you really like, Brandon? I'm sorry.
Kilgore from South Carolina.
Yes. I was looking for the school and I couldn't find it. PFF does not have him rated that highly.
I don't know why, because honestly, he was a guy I heard pretty much from a lot of people like that I was talking to, like, you know, just on Twitter circles, Eagles fans. Everybody was saying that's a guy that probably should go like late round 2 or at least no later than mid round 3. And honestly, from what I saw out of him, I like it. He's another one of those kind of like ball hawking safeties. He's not a big. I think his tackling could be a little bit better, but from what I saw out of him, I mean, we're not looking for him to be, kind of like that big tackling safety, because that's basically what Makuba is. Makuba's more of the ball hawk, like always around the football type of safety. Kilgore can be, but I'd rather kind of I think he's the better guy that would be better suited to just stay back in coverage. So
yeah. Shane said Job is a fine boundary corner. It's the field corner where I have concerns. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
I still think McCoy can probably do that in the right. What the hell is happening? What's
the Rams just took a tight end?
The Rams took the Ohio State tight end. Where's the run on tight ends coming from?
Oh, because everybody panicked once they saw that we took Eli.
Did you guys
That's what
see
it
Sean
was.
McVay's press conference today?
I saw it,
Oh,
and
yesterday?
I don't take any stock of it at all.
You don't think he was upset over
I don't. He's not happy because he doesn't want to hurt Stafford's feelings, and I get that. But people saying that Ty Simpson was the wrong move for the Rams and calling it an F, like Todd McShay, or not Todd McShay. I don't think Todd gave it an F. He might have though. Who's the guy that we don't like? Brandon from ESPN.
There's
Mel
quite a few
Kiper.
of them. There's quite a few of them.
Mel Kiper.
Oh, dear
right.
God.
Mel Kiper gave it like an F-, and I was like, shut up. Like,
Mel Kiper
I'm sorry.
hasn't did anything
I'm
since
sorry, guys.
2002.
But anyone thinking that the Ty Simpson move makes no sense is dumb.
No.
And here's
Yes.
why. Here's why. Because this draft class, talent-wise, at that spot, the Rams had all those holes filled. They didn't need to make like a massive upgrade at a position. They have issues, but they're a contending team regardless of who they pick up. So how about this? Stafford might retire this year. Let's go, or next year, or 2 years from now. Let's go get his replacement and have him sit behind Stafford. Sounds like a good idea to me.
Realistically, I feel like Stafford retires after this season. I mean, he just won MVP, so who knows?
Right. I mean, he's already saying that's exactly what I think we're all thinking when it comes to Stafford is he's not going to be here in 2027.
Yeah.
So Ty Simpson's a guy I want sitting behind a veteran in year one. Guess what? He's sitting behind a veteran. It's the perfect spot for him. It's the perfect spot for the Rams. People, and I understand McVay might not be fully happy about the decision, but you as a head coach, you might not be happy about the decision because you love your quarterback or you love a certain guy at this position, and you can express that you don't like it, but in the back of your mind or in the front of your mind, even if you don't want to say it to the media, you know it was the right decision. And that's where I think McVay's at. It's like, man, I wish I would have more time with Stafford, but I understand what we're doing here, you know?
I mean, and it's also one of those things that you take a quarterback and say everyone's taking a quarterback. I mean, there's only been 2 taken so far.
Yeah, because they're the only 2 that's any good in this range.
But with an aging quarterback, you don't want to be left without a seat at the table, essentially. And if they can develop him for another year, then why not? And they see potential, so why not take a gamble on him? You know?
You know what bothers me about that Simpson thing? Well, not even just the Simpson. It's what Daniel Jeremiah said to Pat McAfee take is DJ. I don't understand when he talks half the time. And it's like, what the hell is this guy talking about? But like no wonder this guy didn't stick around in the NFL for that long in the front office. But like, because I'm like, he's like, oh yeah, he's like, by the way, he's like, Ty Simpson's not going to start for 2 years, and he's like, oh, because the Rams, Stafford's going to play the next 2 years. I'm like, why are you sounding so confident? Like Stafford's going to play? He might not play the next 2 years. He might just play this year, and that's it.
I mean, he will play this year, and that's it.
He went into last year pending retirement or Mullen retirement.
Yeah, pending retirement. And by the way, he has chronic back and shoulder issues.
Mm-hmm. And you
think it's gonna last?
But you know what? You know what? Then at that point, DJ is like, oh yeah, he's not going to start for 2 full years. I'm like, then that pick makes no sense because Ty Simpson didn't have a ton of reps in college. He was only a 1-year starter. So if you're having a 1-year starter who's still raw sit for 2 years, I feel like that's too long to not get reps.
No, and I agree, but I think there's something to be said for Ty to sit for 1 year and then go get reps.
Yeah, one is fine. Yeah, 1 is fine. I'm just like, but I'm like DJ is saying.
I'm not sure. I agree with you. I didn't think about that fact that you said, where it's like he didn't get that many reps, and that's an issue. So I hear what you're saying. I didn't think about it that way.
Exactly like that. I'm not saying that like, because when you look at guys who have, come into the league and have had to sit for a while, they at least had a ton of reps in college. So at least they were still, familiar and kind of used to game action and whatnot. Like Ty Simpson really only started this year. And so it's like, I don't like sitting a guy for 2 years when he's only seen, 13, 14 games of game action in college.
Oh my! The slide continues. The cornerback out of Ohio State, Davison. I don't want to say his last name. So no McCoy, not yet. Everyone's nervous about McCoy.
Those
I don't want to deal with the foot.
Yeah, those concerns must be really bad if he's falling that far.
Yeah, I forgot about the Davison. That I forgot. Do you remember how many penalties he committed at Ohio State?
Oh my God.
He committed a lot of penalties, and I forgot about it until I just saw it on NFL Network. Yeah, he was very handsy, very penalty driven. So this is more of a developmental project for them, which I guess is fair because they love developing corners. So I get it. But yeah, that foot is a real concern now. What about Pregnon to the Seahawks, Brandon? Would you like that fit?
I was glad that you brought it up. I just didn't want to make it so Ducks heavy like I always do. But
no, I'm asking you a question. Ducks heaviness today, man.
Yeah, here's another one where I'm like, I don't get why he's falling this far either, because he's, to me and to a lot of in the way and like how Adam talked about him, my buddy Adam, how we were talking about him was like he's the second best guard in that draft, and hell. You can even debate that he was the first. Like, I don't like Chris Sims, but Sims had him as the number one guard in the draft coming into the draft. And I'm like, the fact that he could potentially fall to round 3 is disgusting. I don't understand why. Because I'm like, he's so damn powerful, and he's just explosive off the ball. And on top of it, he's just a mountain of a man. And not only that, but he's a 3-year or I think 4-year starter, or 3-year starter, but for 3 different teams across like 4 years. So like he's had plenty of college experience. He's played for 3 different programs, and his best year came as a Duck. Like last year, he was phenomenal. He was one of the guys that I of course, in my Ducks article. Like there was a couple guys that I could have written about that I chose not to, but he's one of the guys that I spoke glaring, was so warmly of, because he's such a damn good offensive lineman that I'm surprised that he's even sliding like along with McCoy. I get why McCoy is sliding, but Pregnon to me makes no sense. A lot of these teams need to build their trenches. A lot of these teams need to protect their younger quarterbacks. I don't get why. I don't understand why a team like the Saints didn't pull the trigger on him. I don't get why the Titans didn't do it. There's a lot of teams that could have done it, and they're just leaving him to kind of just get passed up. Basically passed by. To me, I'm just like, it blows my mind because he's just so talented.
Yeah, Tanner, he sounds like a Seahawk already, my man.
Literally, I was about to say that. Literally sounds like a Seahawk.
And we need a guard. We need a guard, right? We need a guy who's rangy, who can make quick decisions.
Anything to get Anthony Bradford off the field.
And Pregnon's better already.
Yeah.
Not for nothing, but Pregnon is an All-American. I believe he was all Big Ten, first team All Big Ten last year. I wrote about all the achievements, all the awards. He's one of the most decorated offensive linemen, if not the most decorated offensive lineman in terms of awards in the class. So I don't get why.
Jake Slaughter here to the Chargers. So one of the things that the Chargers struggled with last year was their center play. The center play last year was really bad. The amount of times Herbert would have to reach up and get the football. Jake Slaughter, one of the things that was really fun about watching his tape was just, hey, here's the ball at the right spot and I can shift. So it might not necessarily be that it's the best slot for Slaughter in this situation, pun kind of intended, slot for Slaughter. He makes a lot of sense here. because he can come in immediately and be the perfect center for a Jim Harbaugh led offense. So this makes a lot of sense. Anyway, continue, Brandon, as the pick is in with the Seahawks.
Oh,
Talk more about that Oregon article that you wrote.
yeah, like, there's a couple guys I left out. Like I left out some corners. I left out one of the guys I really could have written about because he's another great, I think, wide receiver, but he's more of a speed guy. Like he's not the greatest route runner, but he's just pure speed. And I think that if a team's looking to take the top off of defense, they can go get Malik Benson. I didn't write about him, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna save that. But Malik Benson is a guy that is like, an honorable mention for me in terms of like, ducks that are really, really like that stand out. But the guys I wrote about, and I'm just surprised that some of them are still there. Like, we knew Thieneman and Sadiq would come off the board first round. We knew that. But the two other guys that I wrote about, Pregnon, who's still here, is just, like I said, that blows my mind. And the other guy I wrote about, he was the last guy, I believe. Was he the last guy I wrote about? I believe he was the last guy I wrote about. They have him as a day 3 pick, and I wholeheartedly disagree. And then, Rob, you know who I'm talking about, Bryce Betcher.
Oh, I watched him at the Senior Bowl, and I had him graded as like a first or second round prospect, and I didn't understand why he's a day. I still don't get why he's a day 3. I don't get.
They don't even have him as like a 4th rounder. They had him as like a 6th round guy, and I'm like, what tape are you guys watching? Because I'm like, because every time I watch Bryce Betcher, here's another thing too. Bryce Betcher is a very loyal guy. He literally has been at Oregon for, I believe, was it 5 years? Or basically, he played his entire college career at Oregon. Got better each year. He's a multi-sport athlete because he played center field for the Ducks baseball team. And the guy is literally a sideline to sideline linebacker who out of the entire nation last year had the 6th most tackles. Like, he had more tackles than some of the linebackers who've gone before him.
Yeah,
he's explosive. He hits anything that moves.
And he hits with reckless abandon. It's like it's playing Madden.
Like every time I watch Bryce Betcher, like, everybody's like, oh well, Oregon's defense, got killed in certain points. Yeah, it wasn't because of Bryce Betcher.
Wait. NFL Network is promoting Verizon Small Business Days with us on the clock. What is happening to this draft coverage?
Insane. Absolutely insane. I mean, it's NFL Network. What do you expect?
It's now under the Disney banner, so we got to put the Disney stuff here.
Promote, make the money.
Make the money.
I mean, that's all Disney does nowadays. They don't refuse to put out good. They refuse to put out good products, but they charge even more.
Oh my God! It's Bud Clark.
It's
Bud Clark. It's Bud Clark. I love it. I actually love it. He fits Seattle perfectly.
Nice.
He fits. I have to check in with Shane, but he fits what they want to do defensively. I don't hate this.
Yeah,
I don't hate this at all.
That's kind of what I was thinking. It's like if it's not a corner, it's going to be a safety, and there you go. There you go.
Tanner, can I make you big screen and have you walk us through your background here? Because I'm sure people are noticing all the cool posters and stuff you have. Can you walk us through all of this?
Don't flatter me like that. Of course. Yeah, of course. All right, cool. So, I mean, I guess a little intro, I guess. I'm a Seattle guy, big Mariners, Seahawks fan, and all that. So the vast majority of this stuff is Seattle-based. Actually, all of it, but I actually have some Yankee stuff.
Yankee stuff. You're making Brandon happy.
You have some Yankee stuff. So, like, oh, man, where do we start? I guess I'll start on the top right over here. So this is just a 2001 Mariners poster that they gave away in the Seattle Times. right up here is a autographed picture of Gary Payton talking smack to Michael Jordan. It's Gary Payton autographed it. If it was Michael Jordan, that'd be sick. But
It is what it is.
I'll settle for the glove any day.
Right.
Right here is easily one.
Wait, really quick pause. Brandon, are you cutting out or are you good? Because you were cutting out.
No, I was responding to a text real quick.
Oh, you're okay. All right, continue, Tanner.
This one right here is the most, I would say, unique thing I've got. So at Mill Creek Sports, which is a sports shop just a few miles away from me.
And from where I live as well. It's very, very close. We live literally like 10, 20 minutes away from each other.
Mm-hmm. They did a like autograph picture promotion. You spend $50, I think it was, and you get 3 autograph pictures. And right here is an autograph picture of Bucky Jacobson, Mariners first baseman in 2004, who is a hyped up power hitter who could not hit a baseball to save his life. He did to play, I believe, less than 50 games in his entire career. But hey,
you paid $50 for that?
Well, I got more. I
was gonna say, man.
That was the second biggest pull. It was a mystery pack. So when I just burst out laughing when I got it. Here's a little just drawing of Steph Curry over here. I bought at I guess I'll be a little bit closer if I can. There we go. A little Steph Curry drawing.
That's pretty cool right there. I like that.
At the festival. It's pretty sick. Then we got Ken Griffey Jr. It shows all of his career stats and all that. We got right here the newspaper from when Cal Raleigh broke the 21-year playoff drought. I was lucky.
Thank the Lord.
I was lucky enough to be there when that happened. And I was like, I've got to get the newspaper. And so it's front and center. Right here is a K card from the Felix Hernandez day. Future Hall of Famer Felix Hernandez.
Hopefully for our sake.
With
Brandon, I know that you're kind of against it.
I mean, I'm not because I'm like a small hall guy. Like Felix was great, but the problem was just it didn't last as long as it should have.
It's a short prime.
Yeah.
His prime was from like 2009 until 2014. 5 years.
It wasn't enough. If you had probably about 3-4 more years of that, then yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just not enough for me.
Once 2015 hit, he started dealing with his ankle injuries, and he just straight up fell off a cliff. And he refused to change the kind of pitcher he was. And I really didn't think he would be a Hall of Famer up until the 31% vote increase that he got this last offseason in his second on the ballot. I'm like, okay, basing it off numbers.
Yeah, I think a lot of that though, like with the increase, I think it was just because people just didn't think that there was enough guys to vote for. So a lot of them just put votes in for him because he was like the next closest one, I guess.
Potentially, I mean, but there's also the argument that during his time he was arguably the best pitcher in his prime. I mean, yeah, Clayton Kershaw and Justin Verlander. But besides that, no one was better.
At that time, you had Verlander. You had, at that time, I said Scherzer with him.
Mm-hmm.
You had.
But wasn't Scherzer until he really went to Washington in the last year.
Yeah, he was still up there.
Life. It happened. Carson Beck is an Arizona Cardinal.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's Jesus.
That's your future quarterback, Arizona?
Jeremiah Love, I'm so sorry.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
I will never apologize for the Cardinals messing up. And
I didn't think so. Yeah. And you know what?
Oh
Like,
my God, Carson Beck is going. He's the future
No.
in Arizona.
you know who else?
Maybe.
You know who else was really good at that time besides Verlander and Young, Scherzer, and
Sabathia
Felix.
as well.
Well, yeah, of course, CC. But I think for me, one guy gets forgotten about, even though he's not a Hall of Famer, but like because his career was just as short, if not shorter than Felix's, but his prime was phenomenal. Was Tim Lincecum.
Oh,
Yeah.
I loved him. Yeah.
I mean, you have no hitters, 2 no hitters, I believe it is. You have the World Series championships. He should be a Hall of Famer. I mean, I think the way the game is going nowadays is that we're going to start, or the voters, I should say, are going to stop looking at the longevity of career. Like, obviously, that's important, but the more so the impact on the game, how dominant you were during that time that you were in playing. And with that, I mean, I don't think Lincecum is a Hall of Famer by any stretch, just because his career was so short. But yeah, I mean, 2010 through 12, dominant. And
Yeah.
it'd be hard to find a pitcher, even the Verlanders of the world, when he's winning MVPs and Cy Youngs,
Yeah.
that was
Like-
more dominant than Tim Lincecum.
Like we were spoiled. When we think about there's guys coming up nowadays who are really good. Well, she was coming up because these are guys have been in the league for 5-6 years already. Like a Soto or a Tatis Jr. or something like that. But it's but our era, we were spoiled to see some of the last guys from the 90s.
Mhm.
So but the guys who were not the steroid guys, but the guys who were big players during the 90s, we did get to see the end of Ken Griffey Jr. We
Mhm.
did get to see, or hell, even got to see some roid guys, like Giambi, A-Rod.
Which, by the way, speaking of A-Rod, Hall of Famer should be, and if he's not Hall of Famer, that's a crime.
I've softened my stance on A-Rod over the years. I used to be hard against.
Me too.
I used to be hard against it, but then the thing is, I also realized this: the only two, if you've used roids your whole career or most of it, and it's your numbers were a noticeable increase,
Mhm.
then no, you're out.
Yeah.
So Bonds didn't need it. Bonds for the first 10 years of his career before steroids, or the first 8 to 10 years of his career,
He was an
he
all-star.
was a Hall of Famer without it.
Yeah.
He didn't need it. Same thing with A-Rod. A-Rod didn't need it. A-Rod took it because once he got out of Seattle and felt that pressure to perform as the guy in Texas,
Mhm.
and you see his freaking, his back, his shoulders, his leg, he ballooned to double the size on roids. It was you could, and he even admits that he started taking it around the time he went to Texas.
Yeah,
he
he
felt
said
that
Brown
pressure.
sold his deal or signed his deal with him.
Yeah. So it was but the thing is, A-Rod in Seattle was phenomenal. And then, and of course, A-Rod, Yankees legend.
Mhm.
But A-Rod, even post steroids, A-Rod in New York was still an all-star.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Obviously,
you know-
he was notoriously hated even in New York after the 162 game suspension and all that.
Yeah. The thing is too, everybody's oh, A-Rod. I think in terms of baseball, Bonds is very polarizing, but A-Rod, to me, A-Rod's the most polarizing baseball figure of the modern era.
Yeah.
Because the guy didn't just have the roids thing, his personality was hot and cold.
He
Of
was,
course, all
I mean, he's up there with competing with Jeter on his dating categories and all that.
the best thing you'll ever see is Derek Jeter's baseball diamond of dating.
Yep.
His dating diamond is phenomenal.
It's insane.
He's a Hall of Famer, literally on and off the field.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it's insane how these guys, but no, I mean, the fact that A-Rod isn't a Hall of Famer yet, the fact that Bonds isn't a Hall of Famer is
Because-
just insane.
I will stick by this stance, and I will stick by it for the rest of my life. And I will do this. It's kind of half joking, but I'm half serious. We need a steroid specific wing in the Hall of Fame. And if you as a fan want to come in to that wing, I will shoot you up with steroids. You can only go in that wing if you're also on roids.
Well,
If
like-
you get one shot of it.
Here's the thing, though. Like
We'll give you a
baseball-
shot. We'll give you a shot card so that you get it once and you're good.
Baseball refuses to acknowledge these players during the steroid era and all that. But these players quite literally saved the game of baseball. After the 94 strike, if there was no Bonds, if there was no McGwire, if there's no, not that he did roids, but if there was no Griffey, baseball would have crumbled. I mean, it's insane that.
That home run chase saved baseball.
I mean, I get that Barry Bonds was rude and he's not liked by the writers and all that, but I mean, he's responsible for the single greatest call in sports history.
Yeah.
756 by Dwayne Kuiper. Oh
Yep.
my goodness.
You know what ruins the whole, like, the keep steroid guys out of the Hall? And it just happened recently. You let David Ortiz in.
Yeah,
That's what ruined it. Was like, I would have been more like staunch against it because like PED guys in if you didn't let Ortiz in. Now that you let him in, I'm like, okay, well if you're let guys in with a gray area, then you gotta let Andy Pettit in. You gotta let you gotta let guys like that who were good in, who claim to only have used it for a short period of time. But like for me, like the guys that I'm like staunchly against, period, is guys like Rafael Palmeiro, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, because those guys were on roids their whole career.
Yeah.
Jason Giambi, those guys I'm against completely because I'm like those guys they cheated the entire way through.
Well, and
So
there's
it's like,
it's also the perspective of those guys didn't really play defense. I mean, I guess Bonds didn't either, but Bonds was such a good hitter and so feared.
yeah, it didn't matter.
That doesn't matter. And if the DH was in the NL, he would have been a DH. Like, it just wasn't a thing. But, I mean, no one did it better than Bonds as far as power hitting. No one was a better all-around player than A-Rod. Roger Clemens had an insanely long career and was dominant for the vast majority of it. And then there's also the argument of how do you know the people that aren't in the Hall weren't using a different type of steroids before like it was tested? Like who knows? I doubt it happened, but who knows if Nolan Ryan wasn't on something and that's how he's able to pump 100 when everyone else was throwing an 88 top.
Oh yeah, and he was able to throw 100 into his 40s.
Yeah.
Well into his 40s. So like it's just like it's that's why I'm like, to me, like, I look at guys, and hell, that's also why, as much as I gave like Judge crap for not being a great postseason hitter, even though he was.
Okay, wait, Brandon, Eagles selection, Markai Bell, offensive tackle, Miami, 6'9", 346.
So I'm assuming he would be Lane's replacement.
Yeah, he's technically a tackle. So tackle, they said he's more like a Trent Brown type.
Oh, okay, I don't hate it. That's not like that's kind of not where I would have went. I mean, Landon Dickerson's retiring, or there's rumors that he's retiring. I've obviously been at work, but Pregnon hasn't come off the board yet, right?
No, he's still on the board.
I don't understand why. I really don't. But I'll take it. Anytime we can get line help, especially for the guys that are getting older. So Dickerson, Oh, almost near
And
accident.
you
Fantastic.
you just got honked at during a podcast.
Yeah, that was bro. The amount of near accidents that happen on this street, like when I'm here, it's ridiculous. But when I think about like, I don't hate that pick. Anytime you get more line help, it's needed. But he's big enough to where he could still be a tackle. But that I would wonder if they would kick him inside to guard, he'd be the Dickerson replacement. Or like either side, because we need a guard at either side. Because if Dickerson retires after this season, which it's likely that he will, because that's just been what he's kind of discussed. And the crazy thing is, Dickerson's not old. The problem is he's like on like 3 straight years of being so heavily injured that the guy's body is like 40 years old. So like he keeps playing through these injuries and it's not helping. I'll take that pick though. That's fine by me.
Brandon, can you explain to Tanner why the World Cup will be hell in your area? Because I was telling him how hell will be in Seattle. You explain to Tanner how bad it's gonna be in New York, New Jersey stadium area.
Because you know what it is, like, of course these are big nitro areas, so us included. And in big nitro areas, on just
Another
normal
tight end, Sam Roach out of Stanford.
Man's got glasses in his pick. What a guy!
What a go! All right.
This World Cup is going to be just awful for this area because here's the problem. Now, metro areas, obviously, you're going to get the cup. You guys have it, we have it here, all that kind of stuff. But the worst part is we have the final here, and I mean,
World Cup final.
But before we even get to the final, people have to realize this. This is not, I repeat, this is not New York State. This is not New York City. So everybody, New York, New Jersey Stadium, whatever, New York City, it's like, no, we're in New Jersey. Stop that crap. But the thing that makes me like angry is that you chose this area. And I know because they want the glitz and glamour of New York City, even though you're playing the damn thing in New Jersey.
It was supposed to be Jerry Jones couldn't get to a deal to host the final. It was supposed to be in Miami, and then they were like, we'll just do New York or New Jersey.
which I would have happily taken because we are the most densely populated state in America. We are also one of the most expensive states to live in America.
Yep.
We quite literally,
same here.
Like we quite literally have the worst income tax in the United States. We are, I think, tied with like Illinois or something like that for the worst in America. But we kill our taxpayers. We kill,
you and us both use millions of our tax dollars to host World Cup events.
Yeah,
of our money.
Which so all this to say, on top of the fact that we have the most complete, and this I'm absolutely sure of, we have the absolute most confusing road signs not even in America, not even in the U.S., in the Western Hemisphere.
I mean, but is it your train system good?
No, oh my God, no, it's not.
It's worse than us.
NJ Transit, you might as well take a skateboard to wherever you have to go. Forget taking the bus or train. NJ Transit, listen, I don't mean to shun it too much because I have people that I know that work there, but like,
it's not the people that work there; it's the heads that don't know what they're doing. It's not the average worker.
So we're the most densely populated state in America. We're one of the most expensive states in America to live. We are going to charge people $100, if not more.
150 now. Yeah, like 100 to 150.
Just to get on the train and really on the bus too. The bus thing goes up, and we have no place for these people from other countries and for people from out of state. There's no place for them to go here. When we say we're the most densely populated state, it's not like you guys out there have densely populated areas, and of course, Seattle at the city has a densely populated area, whatever. But it's not like this. New Jersey is the only state where I can see my neighbor taking a crap in his bathroom from my window because the houses
It's
because the
so true though.
because the houses in Jersey are so freaking close to each other. There's no space. So, and of course, living by a major city like New York City, because we're only 7 miles away from Manhattan, even though 7 miles away you would think, oh, it takes like 15 minutes to get there. Yeah, but here's the problem: New York City and New Jersey always traffic, so it takes like an hour and a half. But but I literally the New York City skyline is in our backyard. I go to Adam's house. Adam, literally, you look at his backyard, the skyline is right there. You can see the Hudson River, the skyline's right there. But it's like so you're gonna have all of that going on in this area. It doesn't make sense. First of all, it's not feasible for transportation purposes, for monetary purposes. Like, none of this makes any damn sense. And you are quite literally putting this in one of the worst places possible. And the worst part is we got it because we came in second place to Jerry Jones. So it's like,
technically third.
Third? Who was above us?
Miami.
Oh, okay, yeah. So third. So, and I cannot wait. And you know what though? The one thing I will give FIFA credit for, even though it is still stupid in the same breath, is the fact that, okay, yeah, so you want people to drive, to these events. I get it. You want to go green, whatever. Even though that's not feasible, especially in a state like New Jersey, I understand that. But here's a problem. Oh, here's a good thing. Because the one thing is, you're keeping a lot of people who don't live in this state, obviously, people from other countries and people from out of state who don't live here. They can't read our road signs. Our road signs might as well be in Chinese. because the road signs in New Jersey they come up on you so fast, and they are so because we're such a small state and so heavily populated, you can literally drive from my house and you could be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go to the store and get something. If you miss one turn, you will end up down the shore. like New Jersey is so bad at that I'm like, it's true. If you go down our parkway and our exit is 15W, that's like the common exit for Kearney, Lyndhurst, Northampton, Newark, this whole area. And so 15W, if you miss 15W on the way up, you are basically going to end up going into upstate New York, well past our house and into upstate New York. So I kid you not, New Jersey is, and my friend made this joke, but we are 10% beach, 90% highway. Get used to it.
Well, this is actually good to know because I'm heading down to Philly in June for my bachelor party and all that.
Going to watch baseball like a real bachelor party should be.
Yeah, buddy. But we're staying in New Jersey because we found a cool Airbnb right across the bridge and all that. And we're taking
have fun driving through the bridge.
We're Ubering, buddy. We're Ubering.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you have to. You honestly, anywhere up and down I-95. So anywhere from Philly through Jersey and into New York City, anywhere up and down I-95, you have to Uber. You cannot drive because you will literally end up in 3 near fatal accidents at least.
Oh, I believe it. No. I was like, we're not taking a chance. And then after we booked, we discovered that the World Cup was there. It's like, oh, perfect. Awesome. That's going to be great.
It's going to be great for you.
But yeah, and then we're taking a train over to Pittsburgh.
Over to Schittsburg, where the draft is happening.
But I'm just prepared for a long wait. We already have the tickets, so it should be fine. But I thought the train system and all that was good over there. That's what
it's awful.
No,
everyone talks about over here. It's like, oh, we should be more like New York. We should be more like Boston.
No, we should be more like Portland. Portland is the best one in the world. Portland.
Anybody that tells you
system, they do.
Literally, anybody that tells you you should be more like New York, run. Either run or tell them they're stupid. Because as someone who lives in this area, you do not want to be like us. I can promise you, you do not.
My favorite thing that Brandon has ever told me, and it stuck with me, there was a study of which state, they pulled people from different states, like, which state do you hate the most? Washington was like, we hate California, we hate Oregon. It's like everyone's basic, like New York hates whatever. And then New Jersey was like, we hate New Jersey. We hate our state.
Listen, because you know what, like, New Jersey's whole like tagline is, "Oh, we're the Garden State," or whatever. Blah blah blah. Well, like, here's the thing: the unofficial tagline from New Jersey is, "It's a shithole, but it's our shithole." So it's like we hate it, but we still love it because it's home. But my God, is it garbage? Like, it's like, I kid you not. Like, I will die for my state. I love being from New Jersey. And the thing is, you can always tell when someone is from New Jersey, but at the same time, it quite literally is a double-edged sword, like blessing and a curse to be from here. It quite, because you know what it is too. It's just not even for life reasons, like whatever, but just for for personal reasons, but for your professional reasons. Like, you're so close to Philly and you're so close to New York City, and the job market is flooded in either place. So getting jobs here is ridiculously hard. It's harder than any place in the country.
And so many people want to move there because they think it's all glamorous and beautiful and like.
Oh, you know how many New Yorkers we have moving here because we're technically cheaper than New York City? Like, it's not even move here. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm just struggling.
You're just struggling with the cards.
Don't mind me. I'm gonna throw my back out. It's fine. Also, wait, who did Washington pick? I missed it.
Washington picked. Washington grabbed. Oh my God! Wario Davis from UW's going. That's such a Bengals pick. It's Antonio Williams out of Clemson, that high point receiver. Going to the Commanders.
Another receiver for Joe Burrow. Still no protection.
No, well, not Joe. I'm talking for the Commanders, but they got Davis, who I really like. I like him. It's funny. He's literally Rick Woolen, just less of a hothead. The NFL Network is right. He's just Rick Woolen, just not a hothead.
Nice.
I'm scared about what Reek is going to do here for 1 year, because I'm like,
weakest to do it.
Because
don't get me wrong. I love Reek. I think he's a great player, but Buddy needs to keep the mouth shut.
Oh yeah, he was definitely in his first presser.
He almost made us lose. He almost made us lose a chance at a Super Bowl if things went a different way. Let's be real.
That's what makes me like. I'm worried because I'm like, he came in and in his presser, he literally said in his Philly presser, he was like, "Oh, look at all the studs we have on defense. Who are you going to throw the ball to, bro? They're going to throw the ball at you." At your side of the field. You know why?
They're gonna throw it at you.
You know why? Yeah, you know why? You know why? Because they're not going to test Cooper DeJean or Quinyon Mitchell. They're going to test you.
And you're gonna fail.
They did it. It's like, oh, we're not going to test Witherspoon. Okay, cool. We're going to test Reed. It's like, all right, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're getting more of the blocking tight end run. This is fine. It's the third round. It's okay. Just don't do it in the second. God damn it. Okay.
Anyway. Well, why are we on Pregnon watch? If he falls to day 3, I'm gonna be absolutely shocked.
You're gonna yell on Twitter.
I'm gonna be like how Mel Kiper was with Shedeur last year. Why is he falling so far? Like, no, man. Like, it's reasonable for Shedeur to fall that far. It is not reasonable for Emmanuel Pregnon to fall that far. Like,
all right, I'm gonna take my allotted bathroom break. You guys handle for a moment.
How am I supposed to? I can barely see the screen.
Well,
once you're back, Robert, I'm going to head on out. But once you're back. Once you're back.
All right, I'll be quick.
No, but I mean, going back to like the wall, I actually do have something that you really like as a Yankee fan. So I've got this little poster of the 1927 World Series Yankees.
That's it.
And then right next to it is an autographed Mickey Mantle picture.
Like legit.
Legit.
Oh my god.
Has COA and everything. I mean, I don't know how legit it actually is, but it has a COA, so it's pretty sick.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like Mickey in his lifetime. I know that like people want his autograph, obviously, because a legendary player. But like he's done a lot of stuff in his lifetime, like where his autograph really isn't worth anything. It's cool,
No,
but like
it's cool because he's one of the better athletes of that time. I mean, essentially, Mike Trout in the '60s, and but yeah, no, the dude had a life to say that. He had a lot of issues and everything.
well, yeah.
So,
Oh my god! Oh my god, Tanner! Before you go, I told you that we should all be here for my Desert Warrior review that I watched.
Yes,
before. Yes, guys, that was one of the shittiest movies I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
It was so bad. Malachi Fields to the Giants. Wow, that's a big one.
Yeah,
I like it for the Giants.
I'm surprised he fell a little bit.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so I respect global filmmaking. I don't care about your political affiliations, who you are as a person. I don't care. I'm just here to watch films and talk about films. That being said, the Saudi Arabian government put $150 million in this movie, and it looks like it's made from $40 million.
I mean, that's 15 cents to the Saudi government, buddy.
but genuinely, guys, I genuinely was questioning, and I thought that they're Saudi Arabian filmmakers. They know how to capture their land because it's a desert land. It's a beautiful land. It just is. Guys, I was wondering if half the movie was on green screen. I was like, you could shoot this in. Guys, my eyes started hurting in the first 40 minutes because it was just 1 millisecond. We're going to cut to something else. 1 millisecond cut. 1 millisecond cut. My eyes were hurting so bad. Oh, and by the way, there are 5 shots in this movie of a camel just yawning. They just sit on a camel yawning for like 2 seconds, and then hit 5 times.
Is it a Saudi Arabian art movie? Like is this like a
Brandon, this is Anthony Mackie in an historical action Saudi Arabian movie.
It makes no sense.
Okay. Was the story at least good?
It was good enough, but it was very basic standard kingdom fare. Like, oh, this queen helped save us. And it's like, I love those stories. They should be told. But not like that. Not when guys, I went from seeing, oh, this person's here. This person is getting dragged. This person is in blood. Oh, now there's a lizard. Oh. Why am I looking at a lizard? What is happening? It's like, why am I just staring at a lizard? Like, what is happening here?
Oh, boy. I mean, they just want to show off nature.
It's not a nature film. It's a film about weapons and fighting and blood. But it's blood, and then there's a lizard.
That director just wanted his Saudi money. He's like, all right, I'll get you a movie, all right?
I'll get you a movie. And I want it to be in my creative direction. And then, oh, yeah, we won't let you do that. Oh, yeah, now every section of this movie has like 50 cuts. And my eyes are in so much pain.
Did you enjoy the film?
No. No, I enjoyed Mackie and I enjoyed the other actress who I need to find her name. The only thing I enjoyed was Mackie and the other actress, the two leads. I thought they did really well with what they were given. But this entire film, and by the way, there's nothing against the cinematographers or the people who worked on this film. The problem is just in the editing room, the Saudi Arabian government was like, we're going to do this our way. And it's like, you guys don't know how to make a film. Like there shouldn't be that many cuts. There were multiple times in this movie where I look at my watch isn't on. I'm like, fuck, when did I get here? When did this movie, I can't look. I had to look at the exit, at the exit sign to reset my eyes, and I missed a giant part of the movie because it was just one section. I was 1 second. I look over and I'm like, wait, that guy's dead now? Why did he just die? What happened?
Oh Lord. Well, I'm glad you watched it, so none of us have to watch it.
You know what? If anyone gets mad at me, if the Saudi Arabian government gets mad at me, please don't. I still would. Please don't get mad at me. If anyone gets mad at me, please don't. You know how much I spent to go see this movie? 20 cents. Yes, 0.20.
Where was it in which theater was it?
The AMC one by my house.
That's crazy that you would only have spent 20 cents for it.
20 cents. Hey. 20 cents.
Sounds like
weekend.
Sounds like a great time to me.
20 cents to watch my eyes almost get bulged out of my eye sockets.
Oh boy.
That was great. I will never get the image out of my head of this guy just with a camera, holding a camera up to a camel, just going 5 times.
Waiting for it to yawn.
It's like, what is happening here?
Oh boy.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Tanner. We appreciate your time.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Welcome back anytime. Thank you so much.
All right, boys.
We'll see you soon.
Well, I'll catch y'all later. All right.
Peace. Okay. Brandon, why are you muted? Unmute yourself.
I'm muted because we're closing in 5 minutes. That's why I'm muted.
54. Okay, when Jordan said 5 minutes.
Oh, you got my legs. Oh
my God, my legs.
With the way it dips into the thing.
This is how you know we don't care about day 2. Brandon's doing this from his work, and it's like, whatever, who cares? We're just here to have a good time.
Yeah.
Even if he isn't nothing.
Oh God, here comes the street sweeper coming around. Jesus.
Smell.
Yeah. Oh, it's an interesting smell.
Welcome to It's full of interesting smells. The pig is in for the Steelers. Where is Adam? Adam.
He's probably working. He's probably working. I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's working because knowing him, that man is dedicated to UPS Employee of the Year.
Yeah, baby.
Oh God, it's such an awful smell. I hate New Jersey.
What does it smell like?
It smells like very old person.
What? Very old people.
Like very old person, like cologne, like men's cologne. Like
strong and poignant.
Oh, very strong and musky.
Musky.
Oh boy, yeah, okay, but the background that I was muting myself because the background noise was coming from work. Yeah, and everybody was trying to talk about the draft.
What the balls? Drew Aller, Penn State.
Oh, Adams Steelers. Field day. Adams boy is
a Steeler.
So what the hell what are they gonna do? So is Will Howard gone now?
No, Will Howard might be a QB battle between Will Howard and Drew Aller.
What, for 3 or 2?
For 1.
For 1. Well, Aaron Rodgers should be back, no?
If he's not back, that's what they're doing.
Oh my God, bro. I can't imagine I know Adam likes Drew Aller. He's not gonna like him about 5 games in when the team's 1-4. Like,
Can
listen,
you
I've
can you
never been a
imagine?
Drew
Wait,
Aller
can you
guy.
imagine a QB1 training camp battle between Drew Aller and Will Howard?
That makes me sick to my stomach because both those guys are not like they're not guys you build around. They're guys that can probably start. Maybe not Will Howard. Drew Aller is better than Will Howard, but Aller to me is not the kind of guy you'd build around for like 10 plus years. He's the kind of the guy that he could be a serviceable starter, I think, in the league. Like we were saying the other night, like he could start for maybe like 2 or 3 years, whatever, on some kind of bad or
he
in
will
the middle kind of team.
play. He will if nothing else, he'll play a couple games because a guy will get injured in front of him.
Yeah,
That's how
pretty
I
much.
feel about him.
And I think he can be better than Mason Rudolph, and obviously I think he's better right now than Will Howard. But like, I don't know. I'm not a big Drew Aller guy. I never have been. And plus, I mean, honestly, I saw this guy choke against us in the clutch at Penn State at the whiteout game. So, I was never the biggest Aller guy. I never have been. So, I mean, listen. I mean, I think he'll be all right. I think he'll be a decent backup. I don't think he's going to be anything more than that. Like, I can't. Decent backup, can be probably a serviceable starter, can probably maybe start for a year or two, whatever. Maybe that's about it.
Yeah, now Steelers training camp just got a whole lot more interesting. I'll say that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it just got a whole lot more interesting.
I just realized I'm not even streaming to my Facebook, so no one's watching this.
No, I'm streaming to your Facebook.
Oh, you are?
Yes. I'm streaming to your Facebook, mine, and Scoops.
Pretty closed. Yeah, like 30 seconds. ShopRite's open till 11 though.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Did you just promote another company
I don't care. I don't get
in
paid
front
enough.
of a?
Besides, if I can help my fellow New Jerseyan, why not?
by breaking company.
Yeah, I don't care. Oh, bro, we send people to ShopRite all the time. We're like, hey, we know that we're closing, but bye. Like, go to ShopRite.
I like how it's Stop and Shop and then Shop Right. Think I can join? Okay, Adam, I will send you the link, my friend.
Yeah.
Check your Instagram in short order.
So I explode because of Drew Al, because of Jonathan Grenard and Eli Stowers. So now it's Adam's turn to go.
No, it's Adam's turn.
Gushing over Drew Aller. What's going on?
All right, the studio link has been sent or is about to be sent. It's taking a while. There you go. It is sent directly to you on DM. So there you go, my friend.
I'm also sorry how choppy this is on my end. Like, how many different ways I'm being pulled tonight before you close.
Well, no, it's fine though because your audio's fine, and plus it's day 2, so whatever.
Yeah, I want to give my undivided attention. I know it's been all over the place, but I'm like, duh, I'm at work.
Again, dude, it's day 2. Like it's fine. Like,
please, no more people come in here. No, leave.
Go to ShopRite.
Go to ShopRite. Please, people, please do us a favor.
Do us a favor. It's day 2 of the NFL draft.
We want to leave at that. Now, basically, we want to leave now.
Oh my god!
You know what though? Some surprises. What?
Some surprises, but nothing crazy. I think this ended up being a good idea doing day 2 because day 2 has actually been quite fun.
Someone over here.
Starting a little bit late just to keep us a little.
Yeah, he went this way. Oh yeah. So a lady lost her dog in the store. Fantastic.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you just say?
we have a no dog policy, and yet somehow the lady has a big dog, and the dog took off in the store, and we just had to go wrangle it for her.
Oh
Yeah,
my
my
god!
manager's like, "Oh, did the dog leave?" I'm like, "No, the dog's inside the store." I'm like, "What do you mean it left?" Like,
Did the
like,
dog?
I don't know. You know,
This has
What's
turned
that?
into Brandon's. This has turned into Brandon's vlog 2026.
Oh my goodness. That that dog is pulling her. She is not walking that dog.
It's not pulling the dog.
Oh my god, that smell is so strong.
This is actually turned into Brandon's vlog.
Like my nostrils are burning.
What the hell is that thing?
What's going on here?
Can you go investigate it?
Oh my god, get out, New Jersey demon. What is happening here?
What is happening? It's New Jersey.
I
Can you
don't
give us
know.
a tour of Stop and Shop?
Can I what?
Can you give us a tour of your grocery store?
Not tonight. 'Cause we just closed for the night, so I'm just waiting to let the last customer out, and then I'm gonna punch out. But
Yeah, no, that would be really funny though. It's like, here's my tour of my store on the draft show.
oh, if you would have asked me like a half hour ago, I would be like, hell yeah. But
It's okay. It's kind of it would be choppy with your phone.
Adam has the link, right?
I just sent it to him. He's coming.
I don't know. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Very, very interesting. Oh my god!
It closed. Yeah.
Our draft expert is here. Oh my god! What's up?
Of course it did.
Hello.
Technical difficulties.
Can you hear us?
Oh, that's been me all night, dude.
Adam.
Yeah, it's that time.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Can you hear
Are
us?
you heard?
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Oh, you can hear us now. Yay.
I can.
Adam, your QB draft crush is a Steeler.
It is true. It is true.
It is true.
If
Yeah,
they had
dude.
to take any of them, I wanted just to take Drew Aller. Just the highest upside. I said the same thing last year about Ewers. I'm just like, just take the highest upside guy possible. That's Drew Aller. We'll see if Mike McCarthy can hold him.
Develop him.
And I don't know what that means for Will Howard. I mean, hey, 2 shots are better than 1 shot, right? 2 shots are better than 1 shot.
I don't disagree with you. Would you like to? Let's say Aaron Rodgers retires. Would you like to see a Will Howard, Drew Aller QB training camp battle?
Yeah, I mean, I think Drew Aller clearly. I think Will Howard clearly wins that right now.
Will Howard?
Drew Aller's such a project. Give me 1 second.
No, take your time.
It's funny. Coming out of college, I think Aller's better, honestly. I do. But I can see
Drew
that.
Aller's a better prospect for sure.
Yeah,
But,
that's
Like
I
now, I think obviously Will Howard's going to be better after a year in the NFL.
yeah.
And also, I said this last year, and I stand by this. If Will Howard had played
That's
as well as he did at the end of the year, the entire season, he would have been the 2nd-round pick.
yeah, because he's my good
Yeah.
the guys I want the draft.
I have other opinions as well, which is
No, please go. Please
why
go.
didn't
You
take
get 4.
Jermod McCoy or Emmanuel Pregnon. That would have been really fucking hype. Sorry, can I swear?
Yes, you can swear.
I would
You can
really
swear a
fucking
little
hype.
bit. You
Oh.
can swear a little bit because
I used 2 already.
No, you're fine.
Pat McAfee back up. We love that. Killed it
Yeah.
the last time.
What do you think about McNeil Warren slipping? Are you surprised?
Not really. He's a box safety. Makes sense, I guess. Like, it can happen. People wanted, like, the other safeties that went ahead of him are, different kind. They're more coverage safeties. So if that's what the team wants, then it makes sense. Warren sliding.
Yeah. Any other hot takes that you have so far through the 2 days?
Hot takes?
Yes. Leave it all on the floor.
I don't know. Let me look at. I don't know. I've been watching the whole thing while at work. Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
he-
oh my God. Oh, speaking
Uh,
of that, remember the guy Branch, the wide receiver?
yeah, Zacharias
the-
Branch.
He
Zachariah
just
Branch.
he just went to the Falcons, and he had that stuff with the cop last week. He just went to the Falcons. The Falcons continue drafting people with legal trouble. Yay.
Wow, that's crazy.
Anyway, please continue.
Wait, who did the Colts take?
The Colts took AJ Hawkley, the safety out of LSU.
Okay. Thank you. That's pretty funny with the Falcons. So my thing was behind for some reason. You guys were
no
talking
worries.
about.
No worries. I have the. You can look right here because I have the DraftCast open.
Yeah. I have the draft on my second screen right here. So
Perfect. Yay.
yeah, I was like, let me rush on because the Steelers have two. Like they just took their pick as I walked in my house. I was like, damn, I just missed being live for that. But
hey, you're gonna be live for their second pick too, so you're good.
They have two more picks today.
Yeah.
All right,
they're right. They have two more picks today. Why don't you trade some of your late round picks, man? Are you just staying packed the whole night?
I don't know. I mean, we did. We moved two picks to go up to go get Bernard.
Right.
Whom I really like. That was he's such a good player. I forgot about him. I didn't even mention him yesterday. I really like him. He's like that third down target. Like he's just reliable. He just caught so many balls last year.
So I'm trying to think. So I can't remember because the whole night's been crazy. I've been doing stuff on here. Plus, why did Adam leave?
Adam, are you here?
I'm still here. I just need to turn off my camera for a second.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell? So I don't remember who was on the. Is McCoy still on the board? Yes or no?
McCoy's still on the board, and your boy Pregnon is still on the board, and we're at third round pick 16.
That's gonna be so sad when Jeremiah McCoy comes off the board and we don't have him. Give me either him or Pregnon, please.
Do you think the injury concerns are such a massive issue?
I think they were such a big issue for some players that he's not on some teams' boards. He's not on their board. That's why he's falling. And I think a lot of players, a lot of teams are worried about the injury, I guess.
Jacoby Lane, wide receiver, going to the Ravens.
That's good for them. That's a good pick.
I don't really know much about him. I don't know a lot about a lot of these players, to be honest with
you. He was basically like the Robin to Lemon's Batman at USC.
6'4", 200. I mean, Jesus, he is large.
Yeah, he was actually pretty good. Like, yeah, he's a little bit slower, but he was decent. I remember watching
a couple. Did the Tennessee receiver go yet? Brazel
has not gone yet.
Bro, I like him. He's DK Metcalf light. He's the same player. He's just a lot small. Like, he's just thinner, but like same player, big body, and can basically just run straight. Like he's a deep threat. He doesn't catch.
Forward.
He catches with his body. He doesn't really use his hand. Like he is literally DK Metcalf. But I mean, they're deep threats have their play. He's your prototypical Z, to be honest. So Steelers wouldn't take him, and we shouldn't. He's just DK Metcalf, but I really like him, and he's gonna fall to. I think he's gonna be good. Like a lot of receivers don't work out in the NFL just because like the scheme, it's a goal ball basically is all they run. But he's got more to his game. He can run routes decently, and he's got good hands. And I'm telling you, he's just a real athlete.
Yeah, I love seeing Brandon's seatbelt while he's driving.
I'm attempting to give draft coverage while I'm driving home.
That's safe. I say is when I was driving home, literally had my phone up and just like sideways, just like on my dashboard on like the little magnet thing.
Yeah.
Does your seatbelt have any Eagles takes?
No, it does not.
No, it does not.
I need to get. Why is there traffic here? What is this?
What do you mean? Of course, there's traffic.
Like, yeah, but not on a Friday night coming home from
At
work
10
at
o'clock. Yeah.
What the hell is
Or
happening?
you
here?
live like 5 minutes away. We
No,
got
I
this.
know. It's just weird. I can't figure out why Pregnon's falling because I don't remember. He's got no injury issues. There's no character issues.
He's really good. I
He's
mean,
fantastic.
people just preferred the other interior offensive linemen. Not a lot of interior offensive linemen have gone, to be honest.
My God,
Albert
you're-
Regs, Texas A&M,
But yeah, I don't understand
the
why.
Jags.
I
Paul
kinda don't get
Posluszny. Oh my God, what a throwback!
Isn't that crazy?
Wow,
oh,
wow, what a throwback!
this.
Hey.
Yeah, I really don't get like. I know I'm gonna say that the whole night, like I did, like rest in peace to like Sadiq, like for being a Jet. But it's like this guy let
No,
me-
stay. We want the cat cam.
Yeah, give me some cat cam.
The wire's not very long.
We need some cats. Oh, cute.
Oh,
Very,
why
very cute.
do I have to make a turn?
Why do I have to make a turn?
Okay.
No,
No,
like,
no, stay there. Just getting your attention. Say hi,
Like-
Tori.
I
Say
don't.
hi to the stream.
Isn't she so cute?
Tori is very cute.
And she's just sitting right behind my monitor.
Like,
She's gonna
you
start
know-
playing with this wire now.
So Rob, as we're discussing problems with New Jersey, here's another
Or
problem.
Take me off big screen.
The drivers suck. so
The drivers suck.
like, tell me why. As someone who can legally be on the road, so obviously, 17 years old, at least 17 years old. So you are a fully kind of functioning driver, more or less, maybe not an adult, but still fully functioning driver. Why the hell are you coming all the way to the left to make a right turn? Why?
Wait, someone did that? Turn right to go left?
The guy you just heard me screaming at, like, bro, why are you like sliding to the left to make why are you making a looping turn, sliding to the left?
I need water.
Yeah, is it an older person?
I don't know, but the guy was on his brake for like a whole half a block before he made the turn. It has to be somebody old. Well,
It
I will-
has to
I
be
will-
somebody
I
old.
would ram my car into someone's back bumper if it was legal. I would literally.
Dude. Wait, was that Jerry Jones, the New Jersey person? Like New Jersey Jerry Jones?
Probably was. But anyway, yes, draft coverage. I'm trying here. So, yeah, a couple of
Draft coverage. I'm trying when all I'm seeing is your seatbelt.
like the thing that stinks is just like I really am surprised that some guys have fallen as far as they have. Some guys I get, some guys I don't. Like I'm hearing a lot about that. You know what I've heard a lot about in the last about 48 hours? That safety from Miami. I can't remember what his name is right now.
Is he currently still on the board?
Yeah, because he's projected to be like a fourth rounder, I think. But I've been hearing a lot about him. Like he went from being a guy that nobody was talking about, so all of a sudden, hey, he could be a fourth round guy, kind of. I don't know much about him. But I heard that he's actually decent. Like he's very underrated coming into this draft class. I don't know much about him though. I heard about him from a couple Miami guys that I talked to, but I just don't know enough. So
You're saying, why does ESPN not have a safety filter?
You know what would make me very happy, guys?
Yes.
If Jermon McCoy lasts 3 more picks, and we
you
take
get
him at 80, and we take him at 85, and then we trade up from 99 and go get Pregnon with all of our late round picks. I'd probably go trade up back of the 3rd round. Like,
I don't understand why ESPN doesn't have good filters. Hold on. PFF has better filters, but PFF isn't going as fast. Oh, Jacoby Thomas. Yeah, this kid was really fun at the combine this year. Let me pull him up really quick. Yeah, Jacoby Thomas was really fun at the combine this year.
Dominic Orange goes to the Vikings, nose tackle at Iowa State.
Interesting.
Never heard of him.
Yeah,
I don't know how many of these guys we're actually hearing of.
Oh my god! This conversation.
What? What conversation? This one.
I texted a friend of the channel, Gabe.
Yes,
and I said
we love Gabe.
Drew Aller, LOL. He's a Steelers fan for those who don't know. He goes, "Oh my god, Adam, if that happens, I'd be so mad." I was like, "No, Gabe, it happened. He's a Steeler. he's not happy.
That's on.
He's a Drew Aller hater. Understandably, he's not good. Drew is not good, but he could be. Again, highest potential of any quarterback in the class. So, if it's the third round, take him. If we took him earlier than this, I wouldn't be happy. But we took him in the middle of the third round. Like,
I should have texted Gabe too. I should have. Cause Gabe and I sometimes when it comes to certain players, like a Drew Aller, we share the same brain cell. Like, I'm like, yep, he is that guy. So do I. Like, so I would have loved. Damn it, I'm so glad that like, I love when Gabe flips out about everything, because Gabe is like the most. He's the most, like, what is it? Serious person I've ever known.
Brandon, I'm sorry that you're widescreen again. Why does it always favor you? I do not know, but
I don't know either.
Chris Brazzle to the Panthers.
Look at my garage.
Oh my god, that's a great selection.
So yeah, that's great for them. That's great. That's awesome value too. It's great value.
Oh, it's fantastic value.
Oh my god.
I think he's so good.
Yeah, he had a great.
I don't think he's not the cleanest route runner, but I think he's a fluid mover. He's just got great hands. He just run by you.
How many more?
Big. I really like Chris Brazzle.
How many more picks do we have in round 3? Because I want to know if I can join on my laptop.
We have a long time to go, Brandon. So please join on your laptop.
Yeah, because then I'll be able to actually do stuff. Like, be able to actually, it's a lock in, as the kids say.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense for the Carolina Panthers. They love that type of receiver, so.
Oh, by the way, Yankees update, they're killing the Astros 11-2.
Yay. I think the Mariners are losing, but let me double check. No, well, I think Josh Naylor just hit a home run a little while ago.
Oh.
What is the Steelers' obsession with PA quarterbacks?
I don't
know.
I mean, to be fair, comparing Kenny Pickett to Drew Aller they're like the most opposite.
Right.
I'm just saying it was like no physical ability, but like people liked him because he had a good season. He had a really good season, and like he seemed like he was accurate and like was good above the neck. Drew Aller's the complete opposite, where he's just completely raw.
All right, real quick, I'm gonna leave, eat real quick, and then join.
Do it.
Enjoy your food.
Thank you. I'll be back because I don't want. Listen, I've already derailed this draft coverage tonight by a mile. So
no, that's day 2 is about derailing. So don't worry about it.
Yeah, so I'll be back in like 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, Scoop texted me this earlier, but he just sent it in the chat. McCoy is hurt. He ain't dead. What the hell is happening? Confused about Pregnon.
At this point, how do you not take him?
It's insane.
Like because my thing is, even with the injury concerns, like, okay, he might be, like maybe he just keeps getting injured or something, and like he can't play, or maybe he's not up to his ability. If he does fully recover, he is a top 10 player in this draft. It is the end of the 3rd round. Draft him.
Yeah, I agree. I don't disagree with you at all.
Like, I get it, like not taking him in the 1st round. I totally get his fall out of the 1st round. Completely think that's valid. Out of the 2nd round, I was like, man, I don't know. Like, even Will Johnson went at 47, I think.
Right. Yeah, I believe you're correct. I believe it was 47.
Jermon McCoy. I don't know.
The fact that he's been on our best available list here on ESPN, he's been our best available so far throughout the night, is incredible.
He's been best available since like pick 20.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I don't disagree. What are your biggest Steelers concerns that you want to see the rest of the day and tomorrow? Do you think they can?
I mean, I already told you what I hope happens. If I was
other than McCoy, what do you think they're gonna do tomorrow?
Tomorrow, again, we have another pick today.
Right.
Which if we can get McCoy and Pregnon before the night is over, I would be stoked. Because actually, it's so funny. Because coming into the 3rd round, right? I was at work and I'm like, man, what 3 players would I like to get? And I was like, I'd like to get Jermon McCoy with our 1st pick, which didn't happen. I'd like to get Jermon McCoy, Emmanuel Pregnon, and Drew Aller. But that's never going to happen. They're not going to be available. All of a sudden, we take Drew Aller with our 1st pick. Jermon McCoy is still sitting here. We're about to be on the clock. The pick is in for the Buccaneers. And we have capital to trade up from 90. Like, how much would we really take to move from 99 to like 89 and go take
not a
Pregnon?
lot. Not a lot.
Like, I feel like not a lot.
Not a lot at all.
So many late round picks
that you don't need really in this kind of class.
What are you going to get in the 5th round, 6th round, 7th round? Come on.
Right. Yep.
If I was a GM, look, I have run many a Madden franchise. Okay, I'd make it happen.
Oh, Gene Deckerhoff, I believe is his name. He just retired. The Buccaneers play-by-play on the radio. He's been doing it for like, I don't know, 40 years or something.
That's crazy.
He just retired last. Isn't that crazy?
It was so weird to hear the voice be different after that much time.
Ted Hurst.
I see.
Ted Hurst out of Georgia State. Wide receiver. What are we doing here? I can't. Yes,
actually, wait. I do know about Ted Hurst. Sorry, it took me for it to click.
No. But same here, because what's weird about ESPN is like they showed the position next to the player face, and it's so small.
Yeah, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't like click first. Ted Hurst was like for the receivers left after round 1. Ted Hurst was like my 3rd receiver. So like.
Yeah, and I like these small school guys because they always have the prototype about speed. Speed is always their biggest attribute for a lot of these smaller schools because you want to burn people.
Yeah. All right, could you do me a favor?
You saw a lot about that. Yeah.
Could you close the thing? Because the Steelers are picking.
Oh, yeah. I'll close it right now for you. Boom, there we go.
Thank you. I get my live reaction. Got my screen right here.
We'll go camera for the Steelers pick.
Come on, Jermon McCoy. If it's Emmanuel Pregnon, I'll also be happy. But
right.
One of them, honestly, if it's not one of them.
What if it's neither of them, though? Because we're at the stage now where it's like...
No, Tory, state, no. You're not allowed on this side. There's just no one else particularly want. We'll see.
Take another quarterback.
Yo, bro, we go the Vandy
Trips. We go Trips.
Like I could see us going like D-line again because that's such like an us pick is to go defensive line.
Yeah, late in drafts. Yeah.
All right, let's see. Cam Hayward to announce.
That's the one thing I like about the later rounds is just not having Roger Goodell announce every
Right.
single damn pick. I understand it for round 1, but
Soon to be 7.
I haven't seen it. Oh. Yikes. You took a different corner. No words.
Take Jermon McCoy then. He could potentially. Oh my god, he could potentially be a top 10 player in this class. But no, let's take.
And Dalen's not
Right.
bad, but he's not McCoy.
He's not McCoy, exactly. I agree. We needed DB. I'm not mad about that we took DB. I'm mad we took. Mad we didn't take Jermon McCoy. Like if Jermon McCoy was not on the board, I'd be like,
Then it's
good
fine.
pick. Hey,
Right.
I like
Right.
it. Right?
It does something.
But he is on the board. Like, when is this fall gonna end?
Is this going to day 3? Are we doing this Shador? Day
Is it
3 watch?
like is it this serious? He tore his
I would-
ACL. Like players come back from that.
Well, it's also I think there were rumors about his foot and like
Yeah.
his knee as well, but
I know he didn't play all last season. I'm sure that's another thing. Like he's a year removed from football. I don't know who the fuck. I don't know who Austin Barber is. I need to look at like a big board and see who's still available.
yeah. Go for it. Go for it.
They said he was 6'7". I had to throw in the. I had a really good one I was looking at yesterday. Yeah, Emmanuel Pregnon still available. Jermon McCoy. See, like the other corner, I would have preferred. There was 2 corners I would have preferred over who we took. The other one was Keontae Scott out of Miami. I really like him. He's a nickel. He's like a true nickel, and I think that's what we're missing. And it's an important position. No wide receiver I'd like to see us take. Like Chris Bell late, who's also falling because of injury.
Yeah, Bell. Scoop was saying about Bell being a surprise, which I kind of understand. But yeah, there's some other receivers I would have preferred.
Another tight end goes. I didn't think the tight end class was that strong. Also, I didn't know Grant Delpit was in this class. His fall from grace needs to be studied. I remember like they talked of him being like a first round pick a couple of years ago.
Oh, what? Grant Delpit? Yeah, Grant
yeah.
Delpit was really good, and then he kind of fell off. Yeah, I see a lot of these tight ends as more just rotational. And so I don't really, and maybe it's because the class isn't that great. And it's like, okay, a rotational tight end can be helpful, I guess, but it's you're kind of overreaching even from a salary standpoint.
Connor Liu out of Auburn. I like Connor Liu. Center. We don't need a center, but I know we're going to go defensive tackle at some point. Rayshon Benny, I really like out of Michigan. The only one too much about. linebacker. There's no linebackers left. But there was such
Yeah,
a run on linebackers in the second round. That was crazy.
I was surprised though, because I didn't think this linebacker class was that great.
I thought there was
I
a
really didn't.
few like good. No, the linebacker class was pretty deep.
It was deeper than I thought. Okay,
Yeah.
good to know.
Yeah, for sure. No edge really left. Multi Overton.
Yeah, Overton.
There's a Logan Fano. Is he related to?
Yeah, he is. I think they're brothers or something.
that's
Yeah,
funny.
I could be wrong, but I believe they talk about the combine that they're brothers.
That's such a Steelers pick.
Isn't it?
Oh, it's a Mike Tomlin pick. I don't know if it's a Mike McCarthy pick.
Yeah, but it feels like some of these picks still have like the Mike Tomlin flavor in them, at least for this year. Are you excited that he's going to be on NBC? Do you think he's going to be good
Of course.
on Football Night in
He's gonna be
America?
great. There's really no the running backs in this draft the running back is so weak in this class. It's crazy.
It's yeah.
For no running backs to go since pick 32,
Yeah.
it's kind of wild. Mike Washington's
Yeah.
really the only one.
Yeah.
Mike OJ.
I was like, I'm not like the happiest with that Seahawks pick, but I'm also like, I kind of get it. I don't love it though, but I get it. Because they're just really good at developing running backs. So, why not?
Yeah.
Especially at the bottom half of the first round.
Mm-hmm. Again, I don't know. There's always two running backs I think of when it comes to running backs taken at the end of the first round. It's Rashad Penny. And
which was a shock, and I don't think it panned out that well.
It did not pan out well at all. And then the dude, oh my god, who was it? It was, I forget his name. He was taken by the Patriots at the end of the first round.
Oh, I don't remember because he flamed out much quicker than even Penny did. Yeah. And Penny never like flamed out. Like he still had a very respectable time in the league. I think he's still like on a roster, or he's going to have a training camp. I think he's on a roster now, maybe, or I know he's going to get some training camp offer probably. So his career has been more than serviceable. So like not first round pick, but serviceable.
Sony Michel.
Oh, it was Sony Michel.
There we go. Sony Michel.
No. Sony Michel also had a serviceable career, just not a first round pick career.
No, yeah, like not even. I don't think Sony Michel didn't do anything.
Sony Michel was more of like, hey, catch the ball in the backfield kind of back, but he was never a complete first round back.
Sony Michel, N'Keal Harry, no pick, Mac Jones, Cole Strange, and then they finally started hitting Christian Gonzalez, Drake May. I think Will Campbell will be good. We'll see how Caleb Williams turns out.
Yeah, I think moving him to guard is just
rough
excellent.
for a while for the Patriots.
Oh my God, Emmanuel Pregnon is a Jaguar.
Fuck.
Brandon is not going to be happy about that because it's Jacksonville, but Pregnon is a Jag.
Go protect Trevor Lawrence.
Makes sense. Took him way too long.
Way too long.
But okay. Yeah, I don't know how. This is like one of the first years I've ever seen like a first team AP All-American at guard or tackle be picked this low in years. Years. It's so rare because I think he really is a special player. I had like a first to second round grade on him. And for him to basically for him to basically go essentially the fourth round. Yeah, it's insane.
Man, we could have had Jermod McCoy, man.
You still can't have him.
We're not gonna though. Now we took a corner. We're not gonna double dip at corner. Why didn't you just take?
I mean,
Now we
you
can't
could
get
be dumb.
Pregnon.
You could be dumb and do it. You could still double dip.
I mean, it
if
wouldn't
you
be
want
dumb.
to.
We could just do it. I think it'd be smart, actually.
They'd be smart, but
And here's my thing, right?
Xavier
man-
Thomas. We love LSU wide receivers, especially Chicago. Okay.
And here's my thing: Jermon McCoy is still on the board. You could have gone Pregnon with the last pick, and then just waited. Also, the guy we drafted
Or
probably
trade up.
should have been on the board. Like,
Yeah. Yep. I love LSU receivers. I love this class this year. That's all I gotta say. So I'm happy with this selection by Chicago. LSU receivers are my favorite thing, or like one of my absolute favorite things to watch every year in draft prep. It's just so insane across the board. Even kick returners, like it's insanity.
the best offensive lineman still available is Jennings Dunker out of Iowa, who
Yeah,
honestly he looks the part. He looks like an
Yeah.
he looks like an Iowa player. Projected
I
to
know
move to
that-
guard. Maybe we go
Yeah.
him.
But also that mullet is amazing.
He's
It's
quite amazing.
it's a very, and obviously I mean this in a straight way and a funny way. It's a very sexy mullet.
It's nice.
Oh my god. Running back. It's Black
Kalen Black.
to the 49ers.
They love
We
that.
weren't
running
expected
back.
that. I wasn't expecting that though. Out of Indiana. 5'10 too. 5'10, 210 at running back. It's very interesting. Well, shifty guy for sure for his size. Waiting on Seattle for me here as well. I'm surprised Seattle hasn't made any trade downs yet. So it's like our thing.
What's
We
that?
haven't done it yet. Seattle, waiting on Seattle, and I'm surprised we haven't done a single trade down yet.
Oh, trading down.
Yeah, because that's Seattle's specialty. We're the trade down team.
Ugh.
Get that water, baby. Drink water.
Mhm.
And drink Lion coffee. There we go, baby.
Is that
There
a
we go.
sponsor?
Get the Lion. That's our sponsor, baby.
Like actually?
Yeah, bro.
Oh my god, drink Lion coffee.
Yeah, man.
Robert?
Connection. I lost connection for a moment. Am I good?
I was like I'm all alone.
No. My internet just went off. Yeah.
You, like,
I'll
popped away. I was like,
Yeah, Adam,
Just
I'll
don't
show you.
understand the
This is literally our sponsor. Thank you to Patrick, who says to us, "Bro, am I blagging again?" Oh,
Ad
Brandon's
break.
joined. There we go. It's an ad break. Patrick code Patrick 10% off. I'm showing Adam our sponsor because we didn't tell him we have a sponsor yet. I'm sad that we didn't.
I know, what is
Lion
this?
Coffee, from Oahu, by the way.
That's
This is the one I'm currently
Coconut coffee.
macadamian.
yeah, bro. A
not
lot of some
top.
of these sounds so good though.
They're amazing. And Patrick 10 for 10% off. We got that's the one I'm currently drinking is the vanilla toasted coconut coffee.
Toasted coconut, so good. I love coconut.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't gone to this one yet, but I'm really excited to. Again, only $14, and again, 10% off with the code Patrick10. So 10% off, which is a great deal for a $14 bag of coffee. It's been over a month, and I'm still not through one bag. So I'm gonna tell you that is
Nice.
a steal of a deal. French roast coffee.
Hazelnut. Ooh. Trying to like read all the ones you go by. French toast?
Single serve coffee pods, French roast. Yeah.
Oh, French roast. I thought it said French toast. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Hazelnut. Yeah, there's the hazelnut. You can get pods too if you have a Keurig.
Oh, see that? I like that.
Yeah, and they're the same price. They're $14 or $15. Each box contains 12 pods, compatible with most Keurigs. There's your toasted coconut.
12, 36 or 72. I mean, 72 pods for I think 65 or something like that. 10% off. That's $60 for 72. Under was that like 90 cents per coffee? That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
It's
a lot better than going out.
Well, Brandon, you have a package from Patrick. You might as well have to run over and give Adam one of the boxes.
I don't even know if we still have it.
Did you guys run out?
My grandparents might have drilled through it.
All right. Well, we're getting another package soon. So make sure to get some Adam's way.
They drink a lot of coffee, so
yeah.
I'm like just starting to like coffee. Still prefer my energy drinks.
Definitely check out our sponsor line of
Like
coffee. Thank you to Patrick. Patrick has been keeping me up to date with all the other stuff that they've been doing lately that I can't speak on, but I've gotten a lot of behind the scenes.
How the hell do you pronounce that? Where Matt Millen's from? How do you pronounce that? Hawkin Duaqua? What is that? How do you?
I don't know. It hasn't popped up on my screen yet.
Like, because I'm watching the NFL, NFL Network.
Yeah,
thing.
same. Are you watching NFL Network, Adam, or are you on?
I don't know. ESPN.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because Matt Millen's from a place in PA called Hawkin Duaqua.
A center, another center going to the Raiders.
They really need one.
Yeah. Okay, I'm having a technical issue. Let me see if I can fix this.
Well, they announced him as a guard, though.
They announced him as a guard.
They announced him as a guard, which makes more sense.
Yeah, because it says positional flex. So
6'6", 312 at guard, bro. That's massive at guard.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna just quickly adjust my internet settings. So you guys hold the fort for 2 seconds.
Okay,
Can I be right back?
yeah, they said positional flex. So and they're showing us highlights. He is pretty.
He's huge.
Yeah, he's pretty big.
Reminds me of guards. Guards are sometimes a bit small. Like they don't have that tackle size. They're typically like 6'4".
Yeah,
6'5" is like the max you really see. 6'6" plus at guard. Wow.
yeah. Wow, Jermon McCoy still being out here.
mean,
Bell still being out here.
Bro, I can't believe we didn't take Jermon McCoy. We took a different corner. I'm so mad. And we lost out on Pregnon.
Yeah, well, listen, you could still take McCoy if he doesn't get taken here the next few picks.
I just think just taking cornerback twice in a row doesn't make
It doesn't, but you want guys to compete at the position too.
I mean, I would be okay with us taking him, but I just don't think they would.
Yeah, not now. Yeah.
All right. Am I good, guys? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
There we go. We're resetted.
Yeah, who is the Brandon Light we had on earlier?
Oh, Tanner? Yeah, so Tanner is Tanner's my baseball guy here locally. And we're working on some behind the scenes stuff with Tanner that I cannot share at the moment. So I figured, hey, we'll bring him on and talk some baseball and talk some football for a few hours, and we're very happy to have him join us for a little bit. But yeah, he's basically Brandon Light at this point. So yeah. Any surprise with the Cowboys pick? Another edge.
Michigan. I really like him actually. That's a really good player.
I've heard
he's a little light, but
yeah,
uber athletic.
Yeah, man, 240 at edge.
Yeah, pretty light. He's not gonna do much against the run.
No. Yeah, he's just a pure speed rusher. That's all he is. Yeah, he's almost like outside linebacker-ish.
Yeah. I mean, they do, maybe this is their Micah Parsons, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Just
That's
to
what,
be
yeah.
anything, even Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see,
Hi, Scoopy. Yeah, man, Scoop. I wanted you to chill, man. You've done a lot of hard work, so just pick your feet up and enjoy the show, man.
I'm
How
trying-
about damn Cowboys?
I just it's just that, my God, they're
Why the
Warren-
Cowboys players come out with terrible towels?
I
have
have
no
no
idea.
idea.
Yeah, Scoop
Can't
has
hide
done.
the love for the Berg.
No, you can't. No, Scoop did some fantastic work for us on the What's the Scoop by K&K Instagram channel. So I told Scoop just, hey man, pick your feet up, relax, enjoy the rest of the day. So I'm very glad that you're relaxing and watching us for the last little bit. Thank you for all your hard work, Scoop. Pick your
Where's
feet up
Shane?
and chill.
This-
Shane had
this-
baseball
My
today.
beautiful man.
Shane had baseball today, and I'm about to go join him for baseball at T-Mobile Park. High
Can I
school
come?
showcase at T-Mobile.
Can I come?
Sure. Do you want to fly out here?
Yeah, I'll teleport.
He's right here. A tackle. Trost
Egan
going to the
Trost.
Rams.
Yeah, listen. Anytime you can protect both your aging quarterback on the way out and your quarterback on the way in,
Yeah.
fine.
Adam,
fine.
do you think the reaction of an F grade for Ty Simpson to the Rams is warranted? Because I don't.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
You do not. How many times did I say this yesterday? You do not draft for 1 year.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't draft for 1 year. You know what happens when you draft for 1 year and you go all in for your aging quarterback? You end up like the Steelers, who have a really good roster but no quarterback, and then can't compete.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Scoop, I appreciate that this is relaxing to you, but I don't want to overextend because you have done some fantastic work. So I just want you to pick your feet up and enjoy the show.
Is Scoop there for day 3 also?
I think so. Scoop, are you doing stuff for us tomorrow? Because I don't. Yeah. Are you doing more What's the Scoop stuff by K&K on Instagram stuff tomorrow? Because I don't know if you are or not.
I really, because of my God,
I would love if you did.
Because if they fall out of this round, like if Chris Bell falls out of this round, if Jamal McCoy falls out of this round, if I want to keep my eyes on Kilgore because he seems like a 4th round guy.
Right.
The Miami.
If we get to round 4 and McCoy's not here, yeah, Pregnon went to the Jags, Scoopy. Yeah, that was kind of wild. Do you like him going to the Jags, Brandon, or are you thinking that's purgatory for him, like you did your other Oregon buds?
I don't hate it, and you know why? Because at least the Jags are a playoff team.
Scoop is here for day 3, so really quick, yes, if you want more coverage from us. Go to the What's the Scoop by K&K channel for day 3. So
that's gonna be
all
cool. Right. I mean, I'm gonna keep my eyes on day 3 because I love watching 7 hours of day 3. I love just watching football on day 3.
Day 3. This is why we don't record on day 3 because I can't do it.
Yeah, I could barely even come in tonight with all my thoughts about certain guys. So
yeah,
but yeah, I like it. I like it for the Jags.
Right. And by the way, Scoop, I'm so proud of that work, by the way, because you kept us updated, and Brandon can attest to this as well. You kept us updated so much the last couple days. It's been phenomenal to just have you on the ground and doing stuff all week. It's sick, man. Enjoying it. But yeah, continue, Brandon, on praying on to Jacksonville.
I really like him going there just because, Jacksonville is a playoff team. They came up short last year, but they are a playoff team that should go far. Protecting Trevor Lawrence is never a bad thing, even though.
Right. This is what Adam said on air as well.
I don't hate it. Plus, I mean, they've got a bunch of wide receivers they have to get the ball to. Anytime you can bring in an offensive lineman to protect Trevor Lawrence, just gives him more time to throw the football. Obviously, that's how it works. So I think, especially for a playoff team, that really works. And the thing is, for where they got him, that's exceptional value. So, so I love that for Jackson. I mean, I would have loved that.
He
really
was my
for any
second
team.
best guard. Like,
Yeah, like I would have loved that for any team that took him, or like in this round, or because
In
it's
the
like
range, yeah.
yeah, because I mean, he really shouldn't have fallen as far as he did. I don't know why he did, but
Yeah, you know what? That's funny. Scoop, how much ice cream do you eat in like a month? I'm actually curious. Do you like
I could
eat
go
a
for
lot of
pint
ice cream?
Ben and Jerry's right now.
Bro, yeah, Ben and Jerry's would be great right now.
Bro, they released a new flavor. It's like dulce de
Chris
leche.
Bell
It's
to
good.
the Miami Dolphins.
there we go.
Great pick.
A
Great pick.
fantastic.
That's
pick,
great.
great
Fantastic.
value.
And you have the injury concern. He apparently his rehab's coming really well, but a lot of people are saying he probably won't play till like October.
Which is fine. It's fine, honestly.
I think he would have been like the first one. I think he would have been one of the first receivers off the board day 2. Maybe even sneaking into round 1 if he didn't get hurt. He's a monster. So
Yep.
I mean, look at
We're
the
about to go
highlight.
through some third round compensatory picks here coming up as well.
Yes. Look at these. Like, look at these highlights. Look how physical he is.
So strong.
Like, it's like, I mean,
he's so good after the catch.
yeah.
He had a good draft outside of Kane Proctor.
Yeah, Caden Proctor was such a reach where they got him.
Once
Apparently,
or twice
he
a week.
really liked
Oh.
Caden Proctor. So I'll trust like it was coming up before the draft. Apparently teams were really high on Caden Proctor. I don't see it, but
Yeah.
I see development, and it's just
I
about
just see
if it
development,
develops.
so.
Yeah.
I say that, but we also took a development tackle, and I'm like, well, I'm happy with it, but we didn't take him at 12. We didn't take him at 12. That's a little
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. But like I didn't see Proctor going like none of us saw him going that high. Like that was high for him. So
Scoop. Okay, at the moment I'm assuming Gerald McCoy like stepped on a puppy or something.
I mean,
That's funny, man.
Yeah, but see, especially for corners and wide receivers, once you have any kind of leg or foot issues, it's going to drop your draft stock a lot.
Yeah,
A lot.
but it shouldn't be this much.
Like,
Deion Branch doing for the Patriots. Waiting for the Patriots selection here. Let's see what they do.
Yeah, bro, hurry it up. I hate when they do this. I hate when they sit here and they yap for like 30. Bro, I was losing my mind. The dude who came out for the Buccaneers,
Took forever.
he just talked for like 5 minutes. I'm like,
Another tight end. Why? This class isn't very good.
Notre Dame is tight end you.
It is tight end you. That is for sure. After the 32nd pick, we're gonna have a few compensatory picks here to be in or to end the third round. Another blocker. Okay. Sure, I guess.
Oh wait. Oh, sorry. Long day.
No, you're okay.
I'm so surprised with how many tight ends went on day 2.
It's insane. It's absolutely insane.
I feel about Stowers.
Yeah, I legitimately didn't think we were getting them.
Because I'm low on Stowers.
I don't know. Like, I know he won, the award best tight end in college.
Do we trade up? We traded up. Dig is up.
Okay.
Is out. They found me.
Imagine you did double up and this is McCoy.
It says Jerome McCoy here.
Oh yeah, gotta block the screen.
No, wait, I got you. Don't even worry about it.
If you guys do take him, I love your draft. I love your draft. If you,
I'd be so hyped.
Even with what corner beforehand.
Oh, there's your boy. Look at that.
And Hayward back out.
Coming to the stage.
Yeah, Adam, you can or it's not up, so you're good. Don't worry about it.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm looking at my screen.
Come on, now's the pick. Now's the pick, Cam. Let's go. Don't know who that is.
Jennings Dunker,
I was just talking about him. I
the
was just talking about
the
him.
sexiest man in the
The
NFL
sexiest
draft.
man in the NFL, yeah. Bro, he just looks the part. Like he belongs. Bro, those Iowa boys, you can't. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
They just work at O-line.
You know why?
Yeah.
You know why? They're all those the corn-fed
Baller
kids.
with a mullet,
The
long
corn
arm,
fed baby.
6'5".
It's all.
319.
Listen, in Iowa, like what's
He has
out
a
there?
mullet,
Corn.
like a giant ass mullet, man.
It's all cornfields and stuff like that. They're throwing around big ass hay bales and like these guys are just built different out there.
He's listed at tackle. They said he's likely to move into guard. They announced him at guard. I was literally 20 minutes ago talking about him. He's the best one left. So
Yeah.
we needed a guard. And hell yeah. Will he start day one? Probably not.
But development piece, back end guy can start in certain spots. Brandon, look at your screen. Look at this guy's mullet during the combine. Look at how wavy his
Throwing
hair
hay
was.
bales.
What did I just say?
Literally, he's awesome hay bales.
He's
what they
literally
do
throwing
out
hay
there.
bales.
Oh, I love him already. I love him already.
This is what they do out
Oh
there.
my god, bro, cut the mullet. He looks so good with that cut. Like no homo.
If he cuts the mullet, yeah.
No, I said as a straight man, I think he's one of the sexiest guys in the NFL now.
Bro,
Oh
they
my God.
gave Rich Eisen his haircut.
Scoop said the work that I did was easy. The hard part is trying to cut a piece of chicken parm with plastic silverware. Damn, dude.
Oh yeah, that's
With
the
a white
worst.
cloth. Oh my god, bro.
Yeah,
all
Minnesota
right. Well, that's
back
it
to
for the
back.
Steelers tonight.
What's your grade so far as a whole for the Steelers? Everybody give me a letter.
B. I'm not like this is the least excited I've been for our draft since Omar Khan has taken over.
Yeah, I would say B
Bless you.
also. It's
Excuse
not.
me.
I don't think.
I was
it's
trying to pause, but mute myself. Yes, Brandon.
Yeah,
Go.
If we took Jermod McCoy instead, I'd
I
be
would-
like A. It's an A. Like we got a top 10
Yeah,
player
like
at
if you would have taken McCoy,
83, whatever it
yeah,
is.
if you would have taken McCoy, I would have had it like an A minus.
Yeah.
But yeah, with what you're getting though, like shoring up your O line. The problem is you're shoring up an O line for what quarterback? Like that's
Will
what I'm trying to
Howard
figure out.
probably.
Yeah, like that I would think, right? But
Yeah.
like I wish I knew who your quarterback
It's going to
was.
be such a weird tension next year between Will Howard and Drew Aller.
Yeah.
And then
He's
if it's Aaron Rodgers, he's just sitting
Oh,
there
God.
going,
And then they're both just sitting there, and it's like, now what? Because then, like, now Drew Aller had a year to learn. So then the following years can come. It's gonna be like, who's the guy? And
do we pick up somebody
let's-
else in the first round?
let's all
Maybe.
step back for a second and say, Steelers Nation has done a great job of making Will Howard the most hyped up 6th round pick of all time.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
I have no
Let's
hype
back
for him
up
at
for a
all.
second. I mean, like, I get it. And, you know, I said it before. I think if he played like he did at the end of the season, the whole year, he'd have been a 2nd round pick. And I think the end of the season matters more because it's more recent.
Yeah.
And he's coming really well along in camp. He's very athletic. Not the best arm, but good enough arm. Drew Aller's just the prototypical size, arm, everything. Like he played with an injury last year. That was part of the problem. He's not going to play this year. I'm sure of that. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Brandon, what do you grade your draft? I mean, you have to include the trading too, so that
Yeah.
makes it like really, really high.
I mean, for me, um, I know the fourth round's still coming, and there's still a lot of good DBs out there. I just feel like I can't give it an A or
I
A
would
minus
say
yet, just because we just don't have that DB that we need. Like if we go get a DB in the fourth round and it's like Kilgore, if it's someone like that, then I'm fine. But then I'll give it like an A minus. But until then, I think it's a B plus. Like for me, it's like like we didn't get I think what we really needed. Well, we needed an edge. We got that from in the trade, and then we got Stowers at tight end, which we need because he was considered like the second best tight end in this draft. Goddard's on a 1-year deal, so that's perfectly fine to me. It's just to me like if the first round pick was somebody like Thieneman or EMW at the time, that's what we thought was going to happen too. If it was one of those guys, I would have given us an A. Not that I don't like Mekhi Lemon, but it's just we don't like. I know AJ is leaving, but we don't need wide receiver, and especially because what are we gonna have freaking.
You know how many receivers you have on your roster? 11.
Yeah, there's no reason for that. Like I don't understand why we're bloating the wide receiver. I mean, I know we're gonna cut like half of them. I get that, but
you're still bloating it. You still trade a bunch of assets for it.
It's still like they're gonna get rid of the guys who were here like last year that played at the end of the season. So like Darius Cooper is probably gone. Like those kinds of guys are gone. But I think it's a B plus just because the Grenard, you desperately needed an edge, you got it. And you got an elite one at that, as long as he's healthy. And you needed a tight end. And there he goes. We were just talking about him. There's Jacoby Thomas.
Yeah.
So that's
he goes.
So Minnesota does get their safety after all.
They do.
Yeah.
Just
not
a
little while longer.
Yeah, just not Dylan Thieneman. But that's actually pretty good value for. I mean, he was projected as a late third, early fourth as a right where you would probably pick him. So this is a really good pick for Minnesota. But yeah, as far as we go, Lemon is what kind of drags it down from being like an A minus or an A to me to bringing it down to like a B plus, just because Lemon's a want, not a need. And I don't like the fact that all the receivers in our room are basically like pretty much like Wicks is like 6 foot flat, but all the other guys are 5'11" or smaller. They're 5'10", 5'11". I'm like, I know that's not a big deal, but yeah, like I feel like you need a big body receiver in there. You need that differentiation there.
Yeah, and Scoop's pretty much in lockstep with you here, I would say.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong. I love like the whole idea of we have 2 Devontae Smiths. We got the original and now the second one. But
whoa, Julian Neal out of Arkansas. Well, I mean, it shouldn't be him, but I'll take it, I guess. Nobody. We're done, guys. I mean, I'm sorry, but we're done with McCoy. He ain't going today.
He's not going today.
Yeah,
I'm
really interested. Like he's we're just on basically just like how everybody was on talent wise, like Jamal McCoy is very talented. I don't think Shedeur was coming out of college,
but it's Shedeur. But this is the talent version. Yeah,
this is like the Shedeur watch last year. We're just waiting.
Yeah, we're just waiting. For the Seahawks, I'll say B plus. I'm not happy taking a running back again. I'm so tired of taking running backs at the end of rounds after winning Super Bowls or it's so stupid to me. We can develop any running back, and I understand that we're going to develop, our guys this year, but it's not necessary. I just don't understand it. And Scoop also asked you a question, Adam. Is Will Howard a trade asset?
Yeah, I saw that. No. We don't have a quarterback. He is our quarterback right now. No.
And Jaden Husky out of Maryland, another corner. Which, wow, so many corners went off the board, and no McCoy. Wow, that is a shock that we did 2 shows, 2 days, and we didn't hear McCoy's name at all.
Yeah. Hey
That
man,
is a shock.
Steeler round day 3 is, I guess, when the player has that bad injury concerns. This is where I don't think he lasts long on day 3. I know it's so easy to say, but like
Yeah.
day 3
No,
picks definitely feel
crazy.
more like just take
They're
a
more
shot.
they're more just take a shot picks. Absolutely, yeah.
Steelers have 6 picks left. 1 in 4, 1 in 5, and 3 in round 7. I think we can take our round 4 pick and 2 of our 7th rounders to move up in round 4 and take Jermon McCoy. And that's what we should do.
We don't have a 4th, right?
I think you might have a late 4th or
Late
early 5th.
4th.
I
Because
don't remember.
because man, I don't want to go into this season with only I love Makuba starting. I don't like Marcus Epps starting at safety for the Eagles. I don't. We're gonna get beat over the top. Like we're gonna get bludgeoned to death over the top if he's starting it. Like I think he's a good spot starter. I think he's a good rotational guy. If some guys need a breather playing, 90% of the game, he has to come in for a couple plays. That's fine. But nah, man, we better get a safety in this. And literally in round 4, this next pick needs to be wherever it is needs to be a safety because I can't. If it's not Kilgore, then I'm like, what the hell are we doing? Because I'm like,
well, what if it's Jermon McCoy?
It could be.
It could.
We're all looking at even Seattle. I mean, anybody here in this 4th round, any team at this point, it's the 4th round. Just take a flyer. Who cares if you need a corner? Doesn't matter. You're in the 4th round.
And it's like listen, like Rick Willen's only here for a year. I wouldn't hate it either. He's only here for a year, so I wouldn't hate that. Listen,
Bro, the Eagles traded up in the 3rd round or the 3rd round. And I'm sitting there, I'm just like, it's Jermon McCoy. The rich get richer. I hate it here. And then it wasn't.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Yeah, Scoop's
and
right.
It just kept falling. I can't believe it's day 3 and Jermon McCoy is still sitting up there. But I guess the injury concerns are real.
I like Scoop basically turning this into a joke because he just can't believe it, and neither can we, of just what is going on here. Because it's crazy. It happens every year, but this is wild. Any other big day 2 reactions that we need to cover that we haven't already on the show? That aren't Jermon McCoy.
Drew Aller's a Steeler. Carson Beck's a Cardinal. QB's
Carson Beck as a so you're telling me that you're okay. Wait, I'm gonna pull this up really quick before we go because I just want to visually show people how stupid this is. Also, Adam, I want to ask: are you happy with what the Jets did as a whole?
Oh yeah,
2 days.
Oh okay. Yeah. Oh my god, I think they killed it.
Because I
really do.
They're just taking positions. Oh, I hate it. I think they're just taking positions that they don't need. But could McCoy play safety? Could McCoy play safety, Adam? Probably. He's more a corner,
probably,
right?
But he's a corner, which is more valuable. He can play there. He can 100% play there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean maybe. I don't know.
I just wanna throw this out there, guys. That I'm just gonna really quickly just throw this out there with the Cardinals before we go. So you have Jeremiah Love, you have Algier, you have Connor, and you have Benson. That's a pretty solid 4 here for them to go. You have Marvin Harrison. You picked up Kendrick Bourne this offseason. Trey McBride's still here. Michael Wilson's still Michael Wilson. But guys, your quarterback options are Jacoby Brissett, Gardner Minshew, Carson Beck, and Keaton Slovis. Guys, I mean, what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Option? What's the other option? How can you be upset about it? He was the best QB still on the board at 3. They didn't get Ty Simpson because he went at 13, 14, whatever the fuck it was to the
right.
The
I mean, I get that, but I'm also like,
you can't just spawn Joe Burrow on your team.
No, but this is the best.
What else would they do?
They honestly, hot take, at this point, I kind of wish they went out and got Daniel Doñas and paid him because this is stupid.
Oh, Daniel Jones.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the joke on the
Daniel
show.
Doñas.
What do you
Because-
mean went out and paid him? He's a Colt. Like he signed
Right,
a
but
contract with them.
But he was on a. He was not. Well, they were thinking about putting him on a transition tag. You know what? Let me throw this out there. Let's do the other Colt quarterback that's sitting there right now, who's still raw, in Anthony
Arthur?
Richardson.
Oh, I think you're right. I forgot
Why
he
is
existed.
Anthony Richardson?
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson could fit in this.
Yeah,
like, and
you
I
can
would
trade
feel
for
slightly
Anthony
better.
Richardson.
You could trade for Anthony Richardson. I mean, seriously, I'm fine with Carson Beck here, but and I understand Jacoby Brissett is a serviceable starter. Same with
He is
Gardner Minshew.
100%.
Yeah.
Bro, he
They're
looked better than
100%
Kyler Murray last year.
Yeah,
Literally.
and I'm not going to dismiss that. But my problem here, guys, is I need some punch. Jeremiah Love, Harrison, and Michael Wilson cannot survive with this being the situation at quarterback. You can't go get Jeremiah Love and pay. By the way, Jeremiah Love, as of right now, he's going to have the highest guaranteed money in 4 years in the NFL. So if that's what you're doing, you're not giving him a quarterback in year one. Even one that I maybe Carson Beck does start for them this year. Maybe my mind changes, but as of right now, I'm really unhappy with this. I would rather them not take Carson Beck and get
I
somebody
think
else.
everyone's unhappy with the Cardinals QB room unless you're another team in the NFC West. But
Right. Yes.
what else were they gonna do?
Yeah.
I mean, again, I would
Bump the Murray contract, great. It's what you needed to do. And then
hot take. I would preferred Kyler Murray's money in this situation over this room. This is your plan B. I mean, really?
I think
this room.
I think that's the thing is that I don't think it's so much what they have now in drafting Carson Beck. I think it's the fact that they had 2 or 3 years to plan for Kyler Murray leaving, and they never did it.
And they did nothing because they knew they were heading towards it.
Yeah, that. Yeah,
I think they gave Murray a ginormous contract. I think they just kept trying to be like, no, he's the guy. He's the guy. He's the guy.
Yeah.
When he wasn't the guy.
He just wasn't. Yeah.
Ty Simpson was not a top 3 quarterback. Scoop.
Ty Simpson was not a top 3.
No way.
That's
13 is understandable.
Yeah, that's why we kept hearing all.
13 was early.
Yeah,
It was early,
and we kept hearing for a little bit up until yesterday.
The Ty Simpson feels very Jordan Love-esque pick.
Yes,
right.
100%.
Yeah.
Like probably not a first round player. Definitely not a first round player. But goes, and now what? He's gonna sit. He's gonna learn from Matthew Stafford.
Best guy in the league.
And in a year or two,
possibly learn
he's
from.
He's gonna be a good. I will say this with absolute certainty right now. In a year or two, when Matthew Stafford finally hangs it up, Ty Simpson is going to be like an A quarterback.
Yeah,
like a B plus quarterback at least. Like he's going to be.
I would agree.
Top,
yeah,
top 10, 15, top 15 quarterback.
Yeah,
sure.
This isn't Stetson Bennett we're talking about.
Exactly. You have Sean McVay, Matt Stafford. They're like, this solidified Ty Simpson having a long NFL career. Congratulations, Ty Simpson's the real winner here.
Yeah.
The Rams took him.
And again, look, could the Rams have picked somebody else? Sure. But to me, if you want to have a quarterback and you don't want to worry about next year and all of the run on quarterbacks that we might have, Ty Simpson just makes a ton of sense for the Rams as well.
Yeah, I agree.
It just does.
You create a plan so you're not just like panicking when your franchise QB leaves.
And again, I think the Rams right now, regardless of adding another player or not, you're the one complaining about QB. I'm just trying to help. Scoop said that's funny. No, but what I'm saying is with the Ty Simpson thing, it's just like we didn't really love the talent pool in this draft class that much. And I would make an argument that the Rams are a Super Bowl contender with or without a first round pick that they can use this year. So
Agreed.
just use it on Ty and save yourself the hassle for 2027.
Look, they viewed this as an extra pick that they didn't have. Like, okay, do you know what the other
Have some
option
picks.
is of not having this pick? Because they traded their other first round pick for
Trent
McDuffie.
McDuffie.
So
And that was
that's
a great
great
move.
first round pick. Trent McDuffie is a fantastic first round pick. This was James Pierce Jr.
Yeah.
As sad as that is.
So they traded
Yeah.
James Pierce Jr. for Ty Simpson. That's a win in my book.
Oh yeah.
That's a win. That's a win, right? And Scoop pushed this. Like the Rams is where he wanted him to go, but no.
Yeah.
And James Pierce Jr. might not even play in the NFL again.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Right?
So that's a win. It's a win
He's
for the
great.
Rams.
He's great on my Madden team. For some
Yeah, he is
reason.
good on your Madden team.
Yeah.
Bro,
yeah,
I had a franchise. We had like the draft classes and stuff, and bro, I got Ruben Bain, and he ended up being like a 99 overall.
Oh.
Gross.
I was like, that was man like
Oh.
that was like man 25. I think that was last year's man. Yeah.
You know who I really like that kind of, not that he flew under the radar, but in tonight's draft in rounds 2 and 3 that I really like. I feel like it's a big hit on because this guy could have snuck into the back end of the first round. He didn't, but there was talks that he was going to sneak into the back end of the first round. At least the bottom 10 picks. And they just got rid of. Well, not got rid of. They gave away, their linebacker. He's now, I believe, in Green Bay. But the Colts getting C.J. Allen, that's a great move.
That's a great move.
Great
and
pick.
Excellent value too.
It's fantastic to get him near the back half. The back half of the second round when he could have went late first, early second, is really good. And I just think when you're replacing, and honestly, listen, Georgia Bulldogs, no matter what position they play, they're always starters in this league.
I am not going to put that up, Scoop. I'm just not.
They're always reliable players. They're always consistent, if nothing else. They're always good starters. And you're getting a Georgia Bulldog who was one of the best last year. I mean, this guy did everything on the field. He had pass deflections. He had some sacks. He had a couple. I even believe he had an interception or two. He had over 80 tackles, which in a 12, 13 game season in college is really good. So I think that they probably got honestly, out of all the picks, and I love Pregnon. I love, certain guys that went tonight, and, I think certain guys have better value, but I think for what they needed, and I think for how talented he is, I think CJ Allen's probably my favorite pick of the night, and it's for the Colts. So
yeah, that's fair. I know, Adam, yours is probably Aller because you just love that kid. So
no, I don't know why. Like you think I'm so high in Drew. He has great potential, and if we were gonna take a QB today, I wanted it to be Drew Aller.
Okay, so what's your best pick of the day today?
Of the day?
Yeah,
Jeremy Bernard. Yeah, definitely.
I think that's fair.
yeah.
Okay, and with that, we will bid you guys adieu. Football After Hours, the K&K 2026 NFL Draft Special. Thank you to Adam for joining us on day 2. Thank you to Tanner for joining us for the first half as well. And of course, thank you to Lion Coffee for the sponsorship of this wonderful event. Thank you to Kurt. Thank you to Kenny. Thank you to Shane. Thank you to Brandon. Thank you for Scoop on the ground. All of the incredible insight he has given us over these 2 days on the ground at Pittsburgh. It's getting dark here. I cannot believe that it's this light outside in spring or about to be spring that I don't need to turn on my lights for the show. But we will not be, Football After Hours speaking, we will not be on air next week. We're taking a week off. More than likely, our next show will be the NFL schedule release special. Normally, they would announce the date on the first round of the draft. They did not. They just said coming in May, which I've known that forever. But so we need to find out what it is. So once we find out, we're gonna plan with Kenny and figure out a time and plan with Shane and plan with Brandon and plan and figure this stuff out. So, but But yeah, so we'll probably see you then. That will be the next show. Will be our NFL schedule release. But for the K&K 2026 NFL Draft Special presented by Lion Coffee, we bid you adieu for a week-long break for the Football After Hours crew, and we'll see you back potentially for schedule release. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody, and thank you for spending 7 hours with us over the course of 2 days.
Wow.
Which has been incredible.
Hopefully, I'll be here for day one next year.
Yeah, we'd love to have you, Adam.
I'll watch more film.
Yeah, please do. That you're our draft expert. That is your role on this group, and we're very glad that you are that for us. And yeah, thanks for joining us on day 2. Thanks for joining us day 1 and day 2. 7 hours of coverage. Thank you. And we bid you adieu. Good night, and have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy day 3, and enjoy on What's the Scoop by K&K. Go follow them over there. They'll be posting
Hands
their
getting
stuff.
tired.
What?
Hands getting tired. Wrap it
It's
up.
getting tired. Wrap it up. Good night, everybody.
See ya.